Foundation Classroom course, including AIR5 in Shan Bhatnagar. That kind of result is not built on motivation alone. It is built on the right sequence, the right guidance, and the right correction. This is what the Vision IAS Delhi GS Foundation course is designed for. Concept-first classroom learning, so preparation is not scattered. Early answer writing and testing, so improvement starts on time. PT 365 and Mains 365, so current affairs become usable in the exam. And mentorship that keeps preparation aligned, focused and accountable. Because in UPSC, hard work is common. Structured preparation is what creates separation. If you are targeting UPSC 2027, start by building your base the right way. Vision IAS Delhi GS Foundation course. Upcoming classroom batches at Karol Bagh, 24th March at 5 p.m., 30th March at 8 a.m. and 7th April at 11 a.m. At GTB Nagar, 17th March at 8 a.m. and 25th March at 6 p.m. Register at our website or call us on the given numbers.
यूपीएससी 2027 का लक्ष्य जितना बड़ा है उसे पाने की योजना भी उतनी ही स्पष्ट और संगठित होनी चाहिए। विजन आईएएस लेकर आया है क्लासरूम फाउंडेशन कोर्स 2027 के 12 से 14 महीनों का एक ऐसा सुव्यवस्थित कार्यक्रम है जहां आपकी तैयारी एक अनुशासित और वैज्ञानिक ढांचे में आगे बढ़ती है। यहाँ क्लासरूम लर्निंग के साथ साथ आपको मिलता है लाइव और रिकॉर्डेड सेशंस का विकल्प, जिसे आप अपने व्यक्तिगत ऑनलाइन पोर्टल के माध्यम से कभी भी और कहीं भी एक्सेस कर सकते हैं। तैयारी के सफर को और भी प्रभावी बनाती है हमारी व्यक्तिगत क्लासरूम मेंटरिंग। हमारे एक्सपर्ट मेंटर्स नियमित मार्गदर्शन और स्मार्ट स्टडी मैनेजमेंट के जरिए आपकी तैयारी को एक सही दिशा और गति प्रदान करते हैं। शैक्षणिक दृष्टिकोण से देखें तो ये कोर्स मुख्य परीक्षा के सामान्य अध्ययन के चारों प्रश्न पत्रों, CSAT और निबंध का व्यापक कवरेज सुनिश्चित करता है। विषयों की समसामयिक समझ विकसित करने के लिए मासिक करंट अफेयर्स मैगजीन और रिवीजन क्लासेस के साथ साथ PT 365 और मेंस 365 की विशेष कक्षाएं भी इस कार्यक्रम का अनिवार्य हिस्सा हैं, ताकि स्टैटिक और करंट अफेयर्स के बीच एक सटीक संतुलन बना रहे। तैयारी की गहराई मापने के लिए निरंतर अभ्यास अनिवार्य है, इसलिए डेली असाइनमेंट्स और साप्ताहिक मिनी टेस्ट के साथ साथ मासिक प्रीलिम्स और मेंस टेस्ट के माध्यम से आपकी प्रगति का निरंतर आकलन किया जाता है। इस कार्यक्रम की शक्ति है हमारी प्रतिष्ठित ऑल इंडिया टेस्ट सीरीज, जिसमें प्रीलिम्स के 35, मेंस के 30, CSAT के 25 और निबंध के 5 टेस्ट का समावेश है। साथ ही संधान पोर्टल पर 25,000 से अधिक प्रश्नों का विशाल संग्रह आपके अभ्यास और विश्लेषण को और भी सुदृढ़ बनाता है। अब समय है अपनी मेहनत को एक मजबूत, संरचित और निरंतर प्रक्रिया में ढालने का। विजन आईएएस के साथ जुड़े और UPSC 2027 की अपनी सफलता की राह को एक स्पष्ट दिशा दें।
UPSC Prelims is not the destination, it's the first crucial step, and clearing this step requires more than hard work. It demands the right strategy. Vision IAS All India GS Prelims Test Series 2027 with Sandhan is designed to give you that edge from the very beginning. With 35 structured tests, build your journey from fundamentals to full-length tests, ensuring clear, step-by-step progression. With Sandhan, personalized practice, you get more than 25,000 questions targeting your weak areas. Every test becomes a step toward measurable improvement. With smart analysis plus mentoring gain, get precise insights into your mistakes and refine your strategy with expert guidance. With quick revision material, QRM, focus on revising what truly matters exactly when you need it the most. Starting from 19th April, ensure you don't just attempt Prelims 2027, you prepare to clear it. To register, visit our website or call us on the given numbers. All India GS Mains Test Series and Mentoring Program 2027, not just a test series, a system designed to improve how you write. For Mains 2027, what matters is not how much you know, but how effectively you present it on paper. And that's exactly what this program builds. Write regularly, get evaluated with precision, understand your mistakes, improve with clear mentorship. So with every test, your answers become more structured, more relevant, more impactful. This is where preparation turns into performance. Start early, improve consistently. Be ready for Mains 2027. To know more, visit our website or call us on the given numbers. Are you ready to face prelims head-on? Because prelims is not just about knowledge, it's about performance under pressure. That's where Abhyas, the All India Prelims, GS plus CSAT mock test comes in. Designed as a true exam simulation, Abhyas recreates the real UPSC. Prelims experience the same pattern, the same time constraints and the same intensity. It places you in a national arena, competing with aspirants across India, backed by an all-India ranking that reveals your true standing. Attempted by 1 in 3 top 50 rankers, Abhyas has become a trusted benchmark for serious aspirants. With detailed post-test analysis, live discussions and complete syllabus coverage in both English and Hindi. It ensures your preparation is not just extensive but exam ready. 3 full-length offline simulations will be conducted across 100+ cities on 5th April, 19th April and 10th May from 9:30 am to 11:30 am for General Studies, that is paper 1, and 2:30 pm to 4:30 pm for CSAT, that's paper 2. Challenge your preparation, test your performance. For more information or register, visit our website or call us on the given numbers.
So this is 2.5 to 3 hours session. In that we are going to complete the whole maths part. नहीं? Okay. कोई बात नहीं. So can it happen in 2.5 to 3 hours? Yes. So we'll try to focus on basic concepts, basic questions which we can attempt in the paper. We'll also try to see what are different types which are being asked. So I think 30 to 40 questions I have listed out from different topics. So we'll try to discuss briefly the concepts, then what can be different questions, 2, 3 questions this way, we'll try to discuss. So this is what we are having. So why CSAT is important, CSAT qualifying paper, how many marks are required, everyone knows that. We don't need to go into this. We'll jump into the questions, concepts. Okay, this is what the topic listing for quant. We are having number system, percentage, ratios, time and work, time, speed and distance, average, set theory, permutation, combination, probability, data sufficiency and miscellaneous part. So in last 2 years, not a single question was asked here from permutation and combination and probability. So we're not going to touch it. Even if it is coming in the paper, we are going to skip it. Abhi se to seekh nahi sakte. So we are going to discuss these. And this would, like number system, last to last year, in last 5 years, roughly 60% of the maths questions, it was there from this number system part. So more than 20 questions we can get from here. Then remaining questions we can get from here. From percentage, 2-3 questions, from ratio, time and work, TSD, average, set theory, 1 question, 2 question, 1 question, 2 question, this way we are going to get. So this is what the proportion, this is how the distribution we can have. So we can start with this number system part. Number system mein there are different subtopics. So briefly, I would tell you, in number systems, we are going to discuss about classification of numbers, then we are going to discuss divisibility rules, unit digit concept, then number of zeros, LCM, HCF, and also about listing of numbers or counting of numbers. This is what we are going to discuss, 6 topics, subtopics of number system. So we can expect from these 6 10 to 15 questions. Then remaining questions we can expect from percentage, time and work, time, speed and distance, average, set theory. Correct? So this is what is important. So classification of numbers. What is the brief idea about this classification of numbers? Mein? How we classify numbers, different classification, like we are having even number, odd numbers, prime numbers, composite numbers, co-prime numbers, these are different types of numbers. Over the top we are having natural numbers, whole numbers, real numbers, superset, integers. Integers में we can have positive integer, negative integer, 0. Positive, negative integer. Everyone is having this idea. What is this natural number? Natural number starts from 1, 2, 3, this way. 0 is not there in natural number. Whole numbers start from 0. Whole number start from 0. Everyone knows this. Then real numbers, this is the superset. Integers, non-integers, everything is there in real numbers. So real numbers composed of what? Integers and non-integers. What are integers? What are non-integers? Integers can be 0, it can be positive integers, it can be negative integers. These are what? Negative, positive, 0. So positive integer is written in the question, that means it would start from 1. If it is written x is a positive integer, that means x is a natural number. Positive integer, natural numbers, both are same. Done. Then what about non-integers? What about non-integers? Fractions. Non-integers are basically fractions. If I write 1 by 2, if I write 3 by 2, 5 by 3, these are what? Fractions, non-integers. Getting this? In this also we are having proper fraction and improper fraction. This way statements are there by UPSC. Fraction which is a proper fraction. What does that mean, proper? If numerator is less than denominator. Improper fraction, when numerator is more than denominator. Improper fraction. So these things you might be knowing. If in one statement it is written x by y is a proper fraction. So how we can assume for x and y? In such a way, numerator is less than denominator. So that is what the idea, basic idea. After then, we can have odd numbers. Everyone, what is odd number? Which is not divisible by 2. Everyone. What is even number? Which is divisible by 2. What is prime number? Which is having just 2 factors. Just 2 factors. One is the number, another is 1. 2 factors. 2 is having 2 factors. 3 is having 2 factors. That is why it is a prime number. So whenever prime number is written, we can start with 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, 13, that way. 1 to 50, how many prime numbers are there? 15. 1 to 100, how many prime numbers are there? 25. Then what is co-prime number? Co-prime number. A number which is having more than 2 factors. A number which is having more than 2 factors, that means it can be 4, 6, 8, 9, this way. So co-prime numbers may, what can be the confusion? Co-prime numbers can be even number also, it can be odd number also. Both are the possibility, even, odd, both. 9 is a co-prime number, 8 is also a co-prime number. Why? Because the definition in such a way, more than 2 factors. Getting this? Revise ho gaya. Then, sorry, this is composite number, sorry. This is composite number, I'm sorry. This is composite number. Composite number is what? Which is having more than 2 factors. Co-prime number kya hai? Co-prime number pe this year we can expect questions. Co-prime number. Co-prime number kya hota hai? Anyone? So co-prime number nahi hota, co-prime numbers. If 2 or more than 2 numbers which are having just common factor 1. If 1 is the common factor, that means these 2 numbers or more than 2 numbers are co-prime numbers. Like if I write 7, 8, these are what? Co-prime number. Factors of 8. What are factors? Everyone? Factors. What are the factors of 8? 1, 2, 4, 8. These are the factors. Factors are those numbers which can divide the number completely. Factors. So 7, 8. 7 k factors, 1 and 7. 8 k factors, 1, 2, 4, 8. Common factor is what? Just 1. If common factor is 1, then these 2 numbers or more than 2 numbers are co-prime numbers. ठीक है? ये composite number था. Composite number is what? More than 2 factors. इतना ठीक है? Then there are some properties with respect to odd and even number. If 2 even numbers are added, will get even number or not? Everyone? 2 plus 2, 4. 2 plus 4, 6. This is what? Even. Then even plus odd number. 1 even, 1 odd number is added. What are we going to get? Odd number. We can take example. Even 2, odd 3. क्या मिल रहा है? 5. 5 is what? Odd number. That means even plus odd will get odd number. Then odd plus odd. We can take examples. 3 plus 5. What we are getting? 8. 8 is what? Even. These 3 properties are with respect to adding 2 even or odd numbers. Everyone is aware about this? The property. Then if we multiply even into even, we'll get even number. 2 into 2, 4. 2 into 4, 8. 4 into 6, 24. What we are getting? Even number. Then if we multiply one even number by an odd number, we'll get even number. We'll get even number. 2 into 3, 6. 4 into 5, 20. So याद करने की भी जरूरत नहीं है. You can simply take examples. You can see what product we are getting, even or odd. Then odd is multiplied by odd number. What are we going to get? Odd number. 3 into 3, 9. 3 into 7, 21. Odd numbers. Done. So few things we had discussed. Now 2-3 questions we'll try to discuss. See this question. This is a previous year question. P, Q, R and S be distinct positive integers. Let P, Q be odd and R, S be even. Then consider the following statements. Which statement is correct? First statement. P minus R square Q into S. What about this? Now Q is what? odd number. S is what? Even number. So even number is multiplied by odd or even. We don't need to check what is this. Even number is multiplied by even number or odd number. Property में क्या देखा था? Even into even, even, even into odd, even. So if even number is multiplied by any number, even or odd, we'll get even only. So this is what? Even. Everyone getting this? So this is even, this statement is correct. Then what about this? Q minus S, Q square S is even. Again, S is what? Even. So even number is multiplied by whether it is odd or even. The resultant, the product would be even only. Second statement is also correct. Third statement also we need to check. What is the third statement? Q plus R whole square in bracket P plus S. P plus S, P is what? Odd. Plus S is what? Even. Odd plus even? Odd. This is multiplied by, odd number is multiplied by Q plus R. Q odd, R is even. Again, odd plus even will get odd. Square of it, odd ka square, odd into odd, odd number. Odd into odd finally will get odd number. Is odd. All the three statements are correct. So this way different combinations they can ask. So this way, like in 23, 24, earlier also, UPSC has asked questions. So we can expect this year also, this way product, sum is given, and it is given, few are even, few are odd. They can ask finally what is the nature of the product, even or odd. Okay? See this? Consider the following statements. Two consecutive natural numbers are always co-prime numbers. Two consecutive co-prime number. What are co-prime numbers? Only one factor is common, that is 1. Like if I write 2, 3. If I write 3, 4, 5, 6. What is common in 2, 3? Common factor is 1. Common factor is 1. Any two consecutive natural numbers always co-prime number. We can take in 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Everyone? So this statement is correct. The statement is correct. What about this? If M and N are relatively prime, basically this is what? Co-prime. Co-prime ko we cannot say, in another words, relatively prime. Another word for this co-prime number, that is relatively prime. So if M and N are relatively prime, co-prime, M into N is always even. Can we say that? Can two even numbers be co-prime number? Can two even numbers be co-prime number? 2, 4. Even number, all the even number are divisible by 2, divided by 2 completely. 2 to factor एक common हो जाएगा ना, other than 1. So if M and N, they are relatively prime, co-prime number, like 2, 3, 3, 4, 5, 6. These are co-prime. 6 into 5 is what? 30. 30 is what? Even. 3 into 4, 12. 2 into 3, 6. 7, 8. What we are getting? 56. क्या हमें हमेशा मिल रहा है इवन नंबर ही मिल रहा है? Everyone? m and n are relatively prime number, then m into n is always even. We cannot have two odd numbers as co-prime numbers. If I write 3, 7, these are what? Odd numbers. 3 and 7 are co-prime number or not? 3 into 7, 21. Everyone? ये तो consecutive numbers का केस देखा था हमने. This is with respect to consecutive numbers. Then always will get even number. But if we take two odd numbers, these two odd numbers can also be co-prime number. All the prime numbers we can say they are odd numbers except 2. Can we say this? All the prime numbers except 2, can we say these are odd numbers? बोल सकते हैं? 5, 7, 11, 13, 17, 19, these are what? Odd numbers. And also prime numbers. All the prime numbers except 2. 2 is the only even prime number. So, अगर दिमाग में ये आया, like this thing, 3, 7 can also be a prime number, sorry, can co-prime number, then the product of this would be odd. That means the product of these, this m and n, can be even also, can be odd also. This statement is wrong. This is the CDS question this year. So we can expect this way, one question by UPSC. So first statement is correct, second statement is wrong. ठीक है, ये समझ में आ रहा है, everyone? Done? Then we can go for divisibility rules. So for basic concepts, I have made one notes, handwritten notes. You can take that. कि आखिर में रिवाइज करने के लिए. So from number system to percentage, time, speed, distance, with few examples I have made. This 13 page का notes है. You can take it for revision. सारे formulas, some examples are written there. ठीक है? So you can take it. Now divisibility rules. So divisibility rule of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Everyone might be remembering. सबको याद होगा. What is divisibility rule of 1? All the natural numbers are divisible by 1. Divisibility rule of 2, last digit must be divisible by 2. Divisibility rule of 3, sum of digits must be divisible by 3. Divisibility rule of 4, we can write 2 power 2, 2 power 1, then 8 2 power 3. So last two digits must be divisible by 4. Then the number is also divisible by 4. Divisibility rule of 5, last digit must be 0 or 5. Divisibility rule of 6, number should be divisible by 2 and 3. 7 ka we can take combined divisibility rule. We can make 3 3 ka pair, 7 11 13. So divisibility rule of 8, last 3 digits must be divisible by 8. Then divisibility rule of 9, sum of digits must be divisible by 9. Divisibility rule of 10, last digit must be 0. Divisibility rule of 100, last two digits must be 0, 0. Divisibility rule of 1000, 3, 10,000, 1 lakh, number of zeros we can increase. Divisibility rule of 7, 11, 13, for that we can see different forms. Different forms. One form is ABC form. If any number which is written in this form, ABC, that can be written this way. ABC into 1001. Everyone? Can it be written this way? Take any number. This is ABC form. 6-digit number. This is what we can write ki 1, 2, 3 plus 1, 2, 3. The same thing I have written here. Nothing different. Same. I can take 1, 2, 3 common. 1000 plus 1. 1, 2, 3 into 1001. So basically, because of this, take any number, 6-digit number in ABC form. This way, if 420 into 1001. 323 into 1001. This way we are going to get. That means any number which is written in this ABC form would always be divisible by 1001. This would always be divisible by 1001 or the factors of 1001. 7, 11, 13. Everyone getting this? 7, 11, 13. So if I write a question, ABC into this, I am getting ABC. What can be the value of this D and E? Everyone? Basically ABC when multiplied by 1001, then only this ABC form we can get. That is why this 1001 is the magic number. है ना? 1001 की जगह 1008 नहीं याद करना. 1001 is the magic number. So D key value 1, E key value 0. Everyone? Understood? Now there can be different form of numbers. If I write AB form of number, like one question was asked by UPSC, like this form of number is always divisible by which numbers? 7, 11 and 13. If AB form is there, that means 1, 2, 1, 2. We can write this way. Then 12 common, 100 plus 1. 12 into this. That means this number can be written AB into 101. We can write this way. AB into 101. Everyone? लिख सकते हैं ऐसे. Any number which is written in this form AB can be written in this form AB multiplied by 101. That means this form of number will always be divisible by 101. Suppose one question comes, a number which is written in this form will always be divisible by which numbers? There are options, 4 options. Which option is correct? This option. Done. This way we can have so many other forms also. इसका check कर लेना कि we can write like 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. If this form of number is written, this form of number is always divisible by which numbers? We can get answer. The same way we can make the adjustment like 12. So we can take 12 common. This is 12 into. That means this form of number would always be divisible by this number. So this way any form of number you can make. So this way you can make arrangement and get with which number it is divisible. So this AB form number would be divisible by this number and also the factors of this. Factors of this. तो ये 37 से भी divisible होगा. 37 से भी डिविजिबल होगा, 11 से नहीं होगा, that is important. Not divisible by 11, you can divide it by 11. Everyone? So this way you can make different segregations. So divisibility rule. With the help of divisibility rules we can get remainders also. Remainders. Fast, slow, ठीक है ना, क्योंकि सब खत्म करना है ना. Then what is this concept of remainders? So there are two properties of remainders which are very important. One is, like if I write 5 plus 7 by 4. First property is remainders get added. Remainders get added. 5 by 4 remainder is what? 1. 7 by 4 remainder is 3. What is the final remainder? 3 plus 1, 4. But 4 cannot be the remainder. If we are dividing any number by 4, 4 cannot be the remainder. 4 या 4 से ज़्यादा आएगा तो क्या करना है? Again divide by 4. What is the remainder? वैसे भी कर सकते हैं ना. 7 plus 5, 12 by 4 remainder is what? 0. Everyone? If I write 6 plus 7 divided by 5, 6 by 5 remainder is 7 by 5 remainder is 2. Remainders get added if this is added. 2 plus 1, 3. वैसे भी 7 plus 6, 13 by 5 remainder is 3. This is what an observation we have with respect to remainders. If many numbers are added, simply we can take remainders for each term, then finally add them. You will get the remainder. This is the first property of remainder. Remainders get added. Then remainders get multiplied. Like if I write 5 into 7 divided by 4. 5 by 4 remainder is 1. 7 by 4 remainder is what? 3. Here multiplication, remainders get multiplied. Remainder is what? 3. We can multiply also, we'll get the same result. 7 into 5, 35. 35 by 4 remainder is what? 3. ये B लिख रहा है. 3. Understood? Two properties of remainders. 7 into 5 by 4. Remainder we can get 35 by 4 से. 35 को 4 से divide करो, we can get remainder 3. या फिर individual numbers we can divide by 4, we can get the remainder. Everyone? नहीं समझ में आया तो पूछ लेना है बीच बीच में, सोचना नहीं है. If you're not getting anything, just ask. So, what is the application of these properties? If there is application, then only we are reading, then we are discussing it. What can be the application? If I write a question, 3 to the power 120 divided by 2, what is the remainder? Can we get the answer? One thing is, we can multiply, see what number we are getting, then divide by 3, then see what remainder we are getting. That is difficult. It is going to take a lot of time. So what we can do, we can apply the property. 3 power 120, 120 times. ऐसे लिखते हैं ना, 3 to the power any number divided by 2. 3 by 2 remainder is what? 3 by 2 remainder is what? Everywhere remainder is 1. So we can simply multiply to get the final remainder. Remainder is what? 1. Everyone? Remainder is 1. So we don't need to multiply this, get the final number, then divide by 3. Simply by applying the property of remainder, that remainders get multiplied, will get answer. मिल जाएगा. 2 के पावर 120. ये ऐसा मतलब 3 by 2 पावर 120. ऐसे कैसे? 3 को 2 plus 1 पावर 120. a plus b का स्क्वायर क्या होता है? 2. उसी में एक और एक्स्ट्रा टर्म आ जाता है ना, a स्क्वायर प्लस b स्क्वायर प्लस 2ab. तो इसमें कितना एक्स्ट्रा आएगा? गेटिंग दैट? a plus b क्यूब a plus b whole to the power 4 whole to the power 5 will get more terms. इसका मतलब ये है ना, अगर ऐसे लिख रहे हैं 2 plus 1 2 plus 1 कैसे कैसे तब ऐसा कब लिख सकते हैं, मैं बता रहा हूँ आपको कंफ्यूजन कहाँ से हो रहा है. इफ आई राइट 3 into 7 whole to the power 120 multiplied, तब लिख सकते हैं इसको 3 to the power 120 into 7 to the power 120. ठीक है, जब एडिशन है तब नहीं लिख सकते. बेसिकली कहीं पे भी प्रॉब्लम आए, व्हाट वी कैन डू, वी कैन टेक स्मॉलर नंबर्स. लाइक मैं ऐसे लिखूं 3 power 3 into 2 power 2. What does that mean? 3 into 2 is multiplied how many times? 2 times. अब 3 is multiplied 2 times. 2 is multiplied 2 times. But if I write 3 plus 2 का whole square, a square plus b square plus 2ab, ये एक्स्ट्रा आ जा रहा है ना. तो यहाँ से कंफ्यूजन. मल्टीप्लीकेशन देन ओनली वी कैन ब्रेक दिस वे. इफ एडिशन वी कैन नॉट ब्रेक दैट वे. तो जब उससे आसानी से निकल के आ रहा है तो कॉम्प्लिकेट क्यों करना है? एवरीवन अंडरस्टूड? नाउ so this way so many questions can be framed. We just need to check whether the difference is coming 1 or not. If it is coming 1, we can easily get the remainder. But there can be some problem, like if it is asked 2 power 20 divided by 3, what is the remainder? 2 divided by 2 power 20 divided by 3, what can be the remainder? 2? How? See, these kind of questions, one thing we can get a pattern. If you're not getting a pattern, we can take the help of negative remainders. Negative remainders. Like one thing we can do, 2 power 1, so if I divide by 3, what remainder I am getting? 2. Everyone? 2 by 3. Remainder is 2. 2 power 2 by 3. Remainder is what? 1. 2 power 3 divide by 3. What is the remainder? 2 power 4 by 3. Remainder is what? 1. A pattern we are getting. What is this pattern? 2 power odd number, we are getting remainder 2. 2 power even number, remainder we are getting 1. Answer is 1. Answer is 1. या फिर नेगेटिव रिमाइंडर कॉन्सेप्ट वी कैन अप्लाई. और वन थिंग वी कैन डू सम मैनिपुलेशन, लाइक 2 power 2 whole to the power 10 we can write divided by 3. This is fine. 10 into 2 20. Everyone, 10 into 2 20. Everyone? Everyone getting this? What I have written? 4 to the power 10 by 3. 4 into 4 into 4 10 times. Everywhere remainder is 1. Finally remainder is what? 1. ठीक है? We can apply. Am I audible or not? आ रही है आवाज? Okay. So we can apply this way. This property of remainders. Everyone getting this? If you're not getting it, ask me. Yes. Again, that is what we had understood. How you are saying? Negative remainder. You are taking negative remainder. You are taking negative remainder. Positive. Correct. So one more thing is, so I don't want to make it complicate. So Whatever we can understand, the basic things we can understand. Otherwise, it would take 1 hour for this remainder, one class for this remainder concept. So one thing is, anyone knows what is this negative remainder concept? 2, if it is divided by 3, what is the remainder? One thing is, remainder is 2. Another thing is what? If I divide 2 by 3, 3 ones 3, 2 minus 3 is what? Minus 1. This is what we call negative remainder. This is what we call negative remainder. 2 divided by 3, 3 ones 3, 2 minus 3, minus 1. So one more thing we can do, those who can understand. Otherwise, with this logic also, what we had discussed till now, we can get answer. Like 2 power 20. 20 times divided by 3. 2 by 3, negative remainder, minus 1. Everywhere, minus 1. Minus 1. We can multiply remainders. Minus 1 is multiplied how many times? 20 times. Minus 1 is multiplied even number of times, will get value as positive. This would be the remainder. Everyone? So remainder divisibility rules we had discussed. We'll see some questions. Okay. See this question. Can we get the answer? All the numbers are divisible by 2, all the numbers are divisible by 3. First conclusion is what? All the numbers are divisible by 6. This is the divisibility rule of 6. Number must be divisible by 2, number must be divisible by 3. That means we can conclude that all the numbers are divisible by 6 because it holds the divisibility rule of 6. First conclusion is correct. Second, all the numbers are divisible by 4. Can we say that? This is not the divisibility rule of 4. We can take the number 6. 6 is divisible by 2. 6 is divisible by 3. But 6 is not divisible by 4. Everyone? This holds false. What is the answer? Only first conclusion. Everyone? See this question. What is the least 4-digit number when divided by 3, 4, 5 and 6 leaves a remainder 2 in each case? Remainder, one thing, like with the help of, I haven't discussed about, with the help of divisibility rule also we can get remainders. With the help of divisibility rules also we can get remainder. What is the divisibility rule of 2? If any number which is not divisible by 2, not divisible by 2, what does that mean? Remainder would be 1. Basically, last digit ko we need to divide by 2. Whatever the remainder we are getting, that would be the answer. Yes? Done? Divisibility rule of 4. If last 2 digits not divisible by 4, whatever the remainder we are getting, that would be the answer for the question. Like if I write 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This number ko we can divide by 4. What can be the remainder? Last 2 digits divide by 4. 45 divide by 4. What is the remainder? 1. Remainder is 1. So with the help of divisibility rules, we can get the remainder. But with the help of divisibility rule of 6, we cannot get the remainder because 6 is the combination of 2 divisibility rules. So 6 key divisibility rules say we cannot get the remainder. Everyone? But with the help of other divisibility rules, we can get remainder. And also we can apply properties of remainder to get the final remainder. Here, what can be the answer? Everyone? So we can take option A, option B, option C, option D. So in these kind of questions, what we can do, we can apply rule of rejection. What is rule of rejection? If 4 options are available in front of us, we can reject 3 options. जो बचा वही आंसर है. Whatever is left, we are going to go with that. This is also the philosophy of life. Yes. So 3, 4, 5 and 6 leaves a remainder 2 in each case. If it is divided by 3, suppose this is the number, this is our answer. 1012 is divided by 3. If we are getting remainder 2, there is a possibility this can be our answer. So 1012, if it is divided by 3, are we getting remainder 2? Sum of digits, divide by 3. 2 plus 1, 3 plus 1, 4. 4 divided by 3, remainder is 1. That means this cannot be our possibility. If I take this, divided by 3, 2 plus 2, 4, 1, 5. 5 divided by 3, what are we getting? Remainder 2. This can be our possibility. But we are not going to stop here. We are going to reject 3. जो बचेगा वो आंसर हो गया. 1 1 2 2. This is 2 2 4 1 5 1 6. 6 divided by 3. Remainder is what? 0. This cannot be. We are rejecting. So 2 plus 2 plus 2 1 7 by 3. Remainder is what? This is also rejected. So this is our answer. So when rejection is difficult, we are finding it difficult to reject any option, hold. That option will be put on hold. We'll check other options. So other 3 options if we can reject, जिसको आसानी से reject करें, हमारी मेहनत कम लगे. Answer. See this question. So this is what? 2 numbers are given. And it is asked, it is divisible by which of the following numbers? With the help of classification of numbers also we can get answer for this question. Like this number is odd number or even number, everyone? Odd number or even? Or both the possibilities? Number तो एक ही होगा ना? Even number? Everyone? It is even number? Because 2, 2, 2, this is even number. This is the number which is multiplied 333 times. Even into even, even. First number is even. Second number is what? Odd. 3, 3, 3. Odd number? Odd number is multiplied by odd numbers. We'll get odd. Finally, we'll get odd number. So the resultant number is this. If we take the sum is odd number. So this sum would not be divisible by 2. Odd number will not be divisible by 2. Option B. Because we can reject these options. Here it is written, it is divisible by 2. Here it is divisible by 2. But we know it is not. It is not. We have rejected the 3 options. We are left with option B. Option B is the correct answer. Everyone? Another method. We are having very less time, and see, another method is what? We can simplify it. What we can take common? 111. 111 we can take common. If I can take 111 common, this can be written 3 into 37. That means 3 and 37 set is divisible. 3, but not 37, no. 3 and 37. 3 and 37. This way also we can get answer. Everyone getting this? 111 we can take common into something. 111 can be written 3 into 37. Everyone? Done? Okay. Then, see this question. So a few questions I have taken from the CDS, SSC, banking and other exams. Let P is equal to n square, where n is an odd integer. N is an odd integer. What is the remainder when P is divided by 8? Everyone? Let p is equal to n square. N is an odd integer. Odd integer 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. These are odd integer. Take the square 1, 9, 25, 49, 81. What is the remainder when p is divided by 8? 1 is divided by 8. What is the remainder? 1. Everyone, 1 is divided by 8. Remainder is 1. 9 is divided by 8. Remainder is 1. Here, remainder is 1. Remainder is everywhere. So 3, 4 numbers, if we are getting the same pattern, we can say it is true for all the numbers. Then, what is the remainder? 1. So this way, any other question is asked, what we can do? We can take this way some numbers, we can assume numbers, simply divide it. See what pattern we are getting, some observation we are getting. So that is how UPSC is asking questions. UPSC is not going after the formulas. It is going after some observations, some patterns which we can identify. Yes? What about this? This number is divided by 100. For this, 100 ka divisibility rule is what? Last 2 digits must be 0. Number is not divisible, that is why we are getting remainder other than 0. But we haven't discussed about unit digit concept. How we can get unit digit? अब unit digit पढ़ ही लेते हैं यहाँ पे. How we can get unit digit? If I write 13 into 25, how we can get the unit digit of the product? 5 into 3, 15. 5 into 1, 6. Then kattam kuttam cross. 2 into 3, 6. 2 into 1, 2, 5. This is what the unit digit. 5 is coming from this 5. This 5 we are getting by multiplying these two unit placed digits. 5 into 3, 15 ka 5. So the same way, unit digit of the product, we can simply take unit digits. We can simply take unit digits and we can multiply, see what value we are getting at unit place. That would be the resultant number ka unit digit. So 1 into 7, 7 into 5 into 2 into 5. 7 into 5, 35 into 10. At unit place we are getting 0. That means this number can be written this way, ki last mein 0 and after then we don't know which number is there. But if I divide it by 100, 100 ka divisibility rule is what? Last 2 digits must be 0. If not, whatever we are getting at last 2 places, that would be the remainder. Option में कहाँ आ रहा है? 50. Everyone? ठीक है? So we had discussed this unit digit concept also. Done? This already I think we have discussed. 2 power 1962. So basically remainder wale questions. What is the remainder if 2 power 192 is divided by 6? What answer we can get? 2 power 192 divided by 6. So we can go for patterns. What is the remainder? 2. 2 power 2 divided by 6. What is the remainder? 4. 2 power 3 divided by 6. What is the pattern? 2. 2 power 4 divided by 6. What is the pattern? What is the remainder? 4. Pattern. 2 power odd number. Remainder is 2. 2 power even number. Remainder is 4. Answer is 4. Everyone? Based on pattern approach, we can get answer. So this way, try to write 4, 5 numbers. If you are getting any pattern, based on that pattern, you can mark the answer. Otherwise, you can do some manipulation, you can do some tricks, you can do some simplification. You can go for negative remainders also. But this you can get in 10 seconds, 20 seconds. If not, then you can move for other approach. But mostly you will get answer. ये pattern समझ में आ रहा है? Everyone is getting this pattern? How we are getting this pattern and how we are following this pattern, getting to the answer. Everyone? Done? Then the concept of unit digit. Basic concept of unit digit we have already discussed. One is the universal formula for calculating unit digit. Suppose any number which is written in this form Suppose any number is written in this form, a to the power p, a to the power p, 2 power 3, 2 power 10, 2 power 20, 2 power 100, 3 power something, 5 power 1000, 7 power 198. And it is asked to get the unit digit. To get the unit digit. What we can do? We can write this. In the first step, power p divided by 4. See what remainder you are getting. See what remainder you are getting. If remainder key value is coming 0, we are going to read it is 4. This is the first step. Then in the second step, we can get the unit digit. Unit digit would be, base is what? A to the power, this R key value. Whatever the unit digit we are getting here, that would be the answer. This is the universal formula for calculating unit digit. If you can remember, you can remember. All the questions you can get. And how we have derived this formula, how we have reached to this formula, that also we can discuss, but time is not. If I take example 2 to the power 50, what can be the unit digit of this number? So what we can do in the first step, take 50 divided by 4. What remainder we are getting? Everyone? 50 by 4. 2. Remainder is 2. In the second step, we can get the unit digit. Base is what? 2. Power 2. What unit digit we are getting in this 2 power 2 mein? 4. So answer is what? 4. Answer is 4. Everywhere you can apply. 1 to the power anything, 2 to the power anything, 3 to the power anything, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Anywhere you can apply this formula. This is the universal formula for unit digit. Everyone getting this? And in the case of 4 and 9, one other thing, there is an approach. There is a pattern like written. ये लिख लो आप लोग. That is because of the derivation, like how we are reaching to this formula. Because the cyclicity of 2 is 4. 2 power 1, 2 power 2, 2 power 3, 2 power 4. Then again the unit digits will get repeated. 4 terms. 2 power 1 pe unit digit pe 2. Like we can write this way. 2 power 1, 2 power 2, 2 power 3, 2 power 4. At unit place 2, unit place 4, at unit place 8, at unit place 6. Again if I write 2 power 5, again at unit place 2. So after 4 terms, unit digits are getting repeated. That is why divided by 4. That 4 is coming because the cyclicity of 2 is 4. Everyone? This can be useful. You can apply it anywhere. Everyone? Done? Now one question can be asked this year. Y is equal to What is the unit digit of y? Unit digit of y. So in the case of 4, or in the case of 9, there is some pattern. What is that pattern? 4 to the power 1, unit digit 4. Unit digit 6. 4 to the power 3, unit digit 4. Unit digit 6. So 4 to the power odd number 4. 4 to the power even number, unit digit पे 6. Everyone? So 144 to the power 2n, what would be the unit digit here? It would be 4 to the power 2n is what? 2 into n, even number. So 4 to the power even number, unit place पे क्या आएगा? 6 plus 199. 9 का पैटर्न क्या है? 9 power 1 9, 9 power 2 unit place पे 1, 9 into 9 81 का 1 I am writing. 9 to the power 3, 9 into 1 again, 9 to the power 4 again 1. This is the pattern for 9. So 9 to the power, this is what? 3n odd number or even number? That is why there is expectation that UPSC can ask this way. 3 into n, it can be even also, it can be odd also. N की value 1, odd. N की value 2, 3 into 2, 6, even. Everyone? So this 3n can be odd also, can be even also. So if this is odd, then 9. If it is even, 1. So the answer would be what? 6 plus 9, 15 ka 5. 6 plus 1, 7. Answer is 5 or 7. It can be both. Out of these two, any can come at unit place. Everyone? Done? So unit digit, done. Okay. What is the unit digit in this expansion? This 57242 par this. This we can read ki basically this is what, 2 par something. To get the unit digit, जैसे this number can be written this way, 57242 into 57242. How many times? These many times. We can write what can be the unit digit if we multiply unit placed digits to get the unit digit. What would be the unit digit of this product? 2 into 2 into 2. How many times? These many times. Basically unit digit निकालने के लिए what we need to do? 2 to the power 9 into 7 into 5 into 3 into 1. यही करना है. We can get the unit digit of this. That would be the unit digit of this expansion, this expression. So first step, power divided by 4. What remainder we are getting here? Everyone? 9 by 4 remainder is 1. 7 by 4 remainder is 5 by 4 remainder is 3 by 4 remainder is कितना आ गया remainder? 3 into 3, 9. 9 को we can divide by 4. Remainder is what? 1. Everyone? Remainder is 1. So in the second step, we'll get the unit digit. Base is what? 2. 2 to the power 1. 2 is the answer. So unit digit में whatever the difficult question they frame, we can get answer if we know this. This 2-step formula and also 9 and 4 का pattern. 9 and 4 का pattern. Everyone? Done? Understood? नहीं समझ में आएगा तो पूछना है, because थोड़ा सा ये difficult है. कहाँ पे? हाँ, उसमें तो in the case of 1, see what happens. In the case of 1 to the power n, unit digit 1. Then 5 to the power n, unit digit is 1. 6 to the power any number, unit digit is, यहाँ 5 होगा, 6, correct? 1 to the power any number, unit digit 1. 5 to the power n, unit digit 5. क्योंकि 5 की टेबल में क्या होता है? 5 की टेबल में ना जाओ, 5 का स्क्वायर, 5 का क्यूब, 5 into 5, 25. 5 into 5 into 5, again 5. 5 into 5 into 5 करते जाओ, 5 into 5, 25 का 5 हमेशा आएगा at unit place. Yes? 9 or 1. In the case of 9, it can be 9 to the power 1, 9, 9 to the power 2, 81 का 1, 2 possibility. In the case of 4 to the power n, 2 possibility, 4 and 6. In the case of 2, 3, 7, 8, we need to apply this formula. That is must. But if this formula we are applying here also, then also we'll get answer. Answer गलत नहीं होगा. Answer would be correct if we apply this. Done? Okay, one more concept. What is the rightmost digit preceding the zeros in the value of 30 power 30? Achha. If I write 30 square, what is the rightmost non-zero digit? This we can write 3 into 10 ka square. Here we can expand that way. 3 power 2 into 10 power 2. This is what? 900. Rightmost non-zero digit is what? 9. The same way, if 30 power 30, this we can write, this is what? 3 into 10 power 30. This is 3 power 30 into 10 power 30. So we can get the unit digit. This 9 is what? Basically the unit digit of this term. और इससे तो सारे zeros आएंगे ना. That means in this 30 zeros would be there. After then the unit digit of this term would come. That would be the first rightmost non-zero digit. 3 power 30 का unit digit क्या होगा? We can, first step, 30 by 4. Remainder is what? 2. In the second step, we can get unit digit. Base is 3. Power remainder 2. 9. Answer is what? 9. Everyone? Done? ठीक है? Next. Okay. ये वाला कॉन्सेप्ट सबको आ ही रहा होगा. How we can get the first 1 0? Like the first number where we are getting 0, that is 10. 10 को we can write 2 into 5, 20. 2 into 5 into 2. This way, if we go to 100, 2 into 5 into 2 into 5 we get. Everyone? That means if one pair of 2 and 5 we are getting, that means 1 0 we are getting. If two pairs we are getting 2. यहाँ पे one pair, 1 0. That means whenever this question is asked, find out this number of zeros in the number. The first thing is what? Find out how many 2s are there. How many 5s are there? Then see how many pairs of 2 and 5 you can have. The number of pairs would tell us how many zeros are there in the expression. This is what the idea. Everyone? Yeah. If I write y is equal to 2 power 50 into 5 power 100. How many zeros are there in the end, at the end? How many 2s are there? 50. क्योंकि 2 is multiplied 50 times, 50 2s are there. Everyone? How many 5s are there? 100. How many pairs we can have? 50 or 100? 50 pairs. बाकी ये जो 50 बचेंगे उनके साथ तो कोई 2 है नहीं, वो अकेले रह जाएंगे. These are what? 50 pairs. 50 pairs we can have. 50 pairs. That means answer is what? How many zeros are there at the end? 50. Answer हो गया. यही पूछना है 2 and 5 के how many pairs. What can be the answer to this? 1 per 2, 2 per 4, 3 per 6, 4 per 8. Expression is given. Basically, how many consecutive zeros are there at the end of the integer? At the end पूछेगा तभी निकाल पाएंगे. If they are asking in between, in the middle, how many zeros are there, we cannot get the answer. We can simply skip that question. Done? What can be the answer here? We need to ask how many 2s are there, how many 5s are there. And if 2s and 5s may say, we can identify which one is coming lesser number of times. We don't need to calculate how many times that number which is 2 और 5 में से जो भी maximum more number of times आ रहा है उसको count करने की जरूरत नहीं है. So what we can see, 2s are coming more number of times or 5s are coming more number of times? What do you see? 2s are coming more number of times. That means we don't need to count 2s. We need to count 5s. How many 5s? Those many pairs we can make, those many zeros we can have. That is the answer. First 5 we can get at 5 to the power 10. Second, 10 to the power 20. Then 15 to the power 30. 20 to the power 40. Then 25 to the power 50. How many 5s? 10. How many 5s? 10. 5 into 2. Then, sorry, 20. यहाँ पे 15 power 30. How many? 30. यहाँ पे कितना है? 5 into 4. 40. यहाँ पे कितना है? This is what? 5 into 5. एक 25 में 2 5s हैं. So 50 25s में 100. If we add, what are we getting? 200. ऐसे कुछ भी क्वेश्चन बना सकते हैं आप. The idea is same. Everyone, idea is same. Answer is what? 200. Everyone. इसमें difficulty level we can increase also, but इतना तो समझ में आ रहा है. ठीक है? There can be different variations also in this. Okay, LCM and HCF. Everyone is having idea how to calculate LCM, how to calculate HCF? LCM is what? Okay. LCM is what? Least common multiple. Least common multiple. What we can do, if 10 and 15 का LCM is asked, we can have the multiples of 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. 15 का multiple, 15 का table, 45, 60, and so on. This way we can write. What can be these are multiples. What are the common multiples? Common multiples, 30, 60. These are common multiples. What is least of them? Least common multiple, 30. This is how we calculate LCM. जितने भी number लिखे हों उसके multiples लिख लो. Then try to find out the least common multiple. Least common multiple. Or we can take factors also. Like 15 को we can write 3 into 5. 10 को we can write 2 into 5. Then what can be the LCM? We'll try to find out which are distinct numbers we are getting. These are prime factorization. 2, 3, 5. Then see 2 is coming maximum number of times. यहाँ पे 1. यहाँ पे कितना? 0. Maximum 1. 3 maximum 1. यहाँ पे कितना? 0. 1. 5 here 1, here 1. Maximum is what? 1. This is what the LCM. This is how we calculate LCMs. Everyone might be having this idea how we can get the LCM's value. Now, if A and B are two numbers, then what can be the if I ask you, like if we take the LCM of natural numbers, can we get LCM value as 1? We take few numbers, two numbers. Can we get the LCM value as 1? 1 and 1 का LCM क्या होगा? 1 ही होगा ना? 1 and 1 का LCM 1 होगा ना? 10 and 10 का LCM? 10 and 10 का LCM 10 होगा ना? If I write this way, two natural numbers where A is greater than B, what can be the range of LCM? It can be this or not. This can be one statement in the paper. Two natural numbers A and B are given. Where A is greater than B, the range of the LCM can be A to A into B. Everyone? You can take examples like 10 and 15 LCM is what? A greater than B. 15 and 10 LCM is what? 30. 20 and 10 LCM is what? The bigger of these two numbers, not the smaller number. That is why I have written A, not B. Then if I write 9 and 7 LCM, it can be product of these two. Product से ऊपर तो नहीं जाएंगे, least common multiple निकालना है. Then smallest can be, if one number is the multiple of other, then that number would be the LCM. So this can be one statement. इसमें bigger value would be the lower range. This would be the higher range. Everyone? So LCM निकालना हमें पता है. How we calculate HCF? Highest common factor. So if I write 10 के factors 1, 2, 5, 10. Factors are what? A number which can divide this number completely. ये होंगे ना factor. Can 3 be factor of 10? No, because it cannot divide 10 completely. What can be the factors of 15? 1, 3, 5, 15. ये होगा. What is the common factor? Common factor is 1, then 5. यही दो आ रहे हैं. What is the highest common factor? 5. That is how we get HCF. ऐसे ही निकालते हैं HCF. Simply take the factors and find out which one is the common factor and find out which one is the highest common factor. This is the basic rule. Now, division approach is there. 15 ko we can divide by 10. Remainder is 5. That means this 10 is not the HCF. Again, 10 would come here. If we are getting remainder 0 here, that means this is what? HCF. This is what the division approach. This we can apply. This we can apply. HCF. We can take the factors also. 10, 2 into 5, 15, 3 into 5. Here, just take the common factor. 5. HCF is what? 5. HCF is 5. If HCF is coming 5, what does that mean? HCF is 5, then can I say numbers, if A and B two numbers, these two numbers ka HCF is 5. Can I say these two numbers are multiple of 5 or not? Everyone? We can say that. तभी तो ये factor है. तभी तो ये factor है. ये भी ध्यान में रखना है. In few questions it can be very helpful. Everyone? Done? Now, if two numbers A and B are there, A into B is equal to LCM of these two numbers into HCF of these two numbers. Everyone? Two numbers A and B, if we multiply A into B, first number into second number, that is equal to LCM of these two numbers into HCF of these two numbers. नहीं? जैसे 10-15 वाला एग्जाम्पल लिया था ना, 10-15, what is the LCM? 30. What is the HCF? HCF is what? 5. 10 into 15, 150. 30 into 5, 150. Everyone? This can be useful for solving some questions. A into B is equal to LCM into HCF. Like in CDS, this way they have asked one question in 26. So we can expect on this concept one question this year. So if I ask you this question, suppose two numbers A and B, try to understand this question. A and B, two numbers are given, for which the LCM is 120 and HCF is 4. HCF is 4. If one of these two numbers, we don't know which, A or B, one of these two numbers lies between 5 to 11. Between 5 to 11. What can be the sum of these two numbers? What can be the sum of these two numbers? Can we get the answer? Yes? 49? 410? 14? How? 6. Like, this is what? This is like we know LCM and HCF. We know LCM and HCF, but we don't have any information with respect to what are these numbers. One information we have, there is a range. One of these two numbers can be 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Out of these 5, one can be our possibility for the number. Which number is the possibility here? That is what we need to figure out. How we can figure out? If HCF is 4, that means number would be multiple of 4 or not? Everyone? हमने अभी यही सीखा था ना, 10, 15. HCF is 5. 10, 15 multiple of 5. 5 into 2, 10, 5 into 3, 15. थोड़ा फास्ट चल रहे हैं हम लोग, लेकिन ठीक है. This is what? Out of these 5 numbers, which can be the possibility for one of these two numbers? 8. 8 के अलावा और कोई possibility नहीं है, because 8 is the multiple of 4. जैसे मैं लिखूं, मैंने लिखा 10 and 15. HCF क्या आया? 5. 5 का multiple 10, 5 का multiple 15. Otherwise, it cannot be the factor of 10 and 15. So if HCF is 4, if we are taking 7 is a number, 7 तो 4 का multiple है नहीं, 7 का factor तो 4 हो ही नहीं सकता. It cannot be a possibility. Only one number we can have, that is 8. That means 8 is the number, one number. One number is 8. A into B, 8 into B, 120 into 4. We can get what is the value of B. मिल जाएगा, everyone? 60 and 8, 68. This can be one important question. Done? ठीक है ये? आंसर कितना आ गया? 68. यही आएगा ना? 8 into B. LCM 120 into 4. B is what? 60. So A plus B is what? 60 plus 8, 68. Done? ठीक है? Oh. If fractions are given or decimals are given, how we can get LCM और HCF? जैसे मैं बोलूं जी 0.1, 0.2 का LCM निकालिए. Calculate the LCM of 0.1 and 0.2. Can we get the LCM? Whenever decimals are written, what we are going to do? We are going to write them in fraction. 1 by 10, 2 by 10. This 2 by 10 is what? We can write this is 1 by 5. This can be 1 by 5. So, if fractions are given, suppose A by C, B by D. LCM we want to calculate of these fractions. So LCM of numerator divided by HCF of denominators. HCF of numerators, LCM of denominators. Everyone? This is what the formula. Or we can simply take the multiple approach also. ठीक है? This formula we are deriving how? वैसे ही जो conventional approach है, जैसे 1/2 के multiples निकाल लो तो उसमें से एक LCM निकल के आ जाएगा 1/2 1/4 का. तो ये करने की जरूरत नहीं है because it would be difficult. 1/2 के multiples are what? 1/2 का table 1/2 into 1 1/2, 1/2 into 2 1, 1/2 into 3 3/2. ये 1/2 का टेबल है ना. 10 का मल्टीपल्स वैसे ही लिखते थे ना, 10 20 30 40. 1/4 का मल्टीपल 1/4 into 1 1/4, 1/4 into 2 1/2, 1/4 into 3 3/4, 1/4 into 4 1. अब LCM क्या हो जाएगा? लीस्ट कॉमन मल्टीपल LCM 1/2. This way also we can get answer. Or we can apply this formula. This formula is what? LCM of these two. LCM of numerators. HCF of denominators. LCM of 1 and 1, 1. HCF of 2 and 4. This way also we are getting answer. Everyone? So we can apply this formula, we can remember this formula. कैसे remember कर सकते हैं? LCM में numerator वालों का LCM and denominator में HCF. ठीक है, निकाल सकते हैं ऐसे. So LCM HCF, fraction का LCM, fraction का HCF, decimals का LCM, decimals का HCF we can get. मिल जाएगा everyone? See this question? तो लिक्विड मोड आ गया. Okay. So can we get the answer for this? ओहो, sorry. What answer we can get? एवरीवन, इसको फुल स्क्रीन नहीं कर सकते हैं? पीपीटी भी होगी इसमें? अच्छा, इसको फुल स्क्रीन लेआउट नहीं? ओके, थैंक यू। तो बड़ी मेहनत से मैं पहुंचा था वहां पे। इधर हो रहा है? ओहो, ठीक है ठीक है ठीक है, थैंक यू। So CSAT is like toxic relation. If we get emotional, तो प्रॉब्लम होती है ना? ओके, सो आ गया इसका आंसर। एवरीवन गॉट द आंसर फॉर दिस? बीच में ब्रेक भी ले सकते हैं एक छोटा सा, आफ्टर देन वी कैन कंटिन्यू। लेकिन अगर आप लोग बैठ सकते हैं तो मैं तो आई एम रेडी। एवरीवन, what answer we are getting? So basically we need to identify, is this the question of HCF or LCM? How we can get that idea? A can X contains 399 liters of petrol and can Y contains 532 liters of diesel. अब 2 cans हैं, $399 and 532. So they are to be bottled in bottles of equal size so that whole of petrol and diesel would be separately bottled. The bottle capacity in terms of liters is an integer. How many different bottle sizes are possible? First we need to find out what can be different bottle sizes. What can be the maximum bottle size? So maximum bottle size, can it be more than 399 and 532? It should be less than this. If it is less than this, and LCM की value comes from multiples, HCF की value comes from the factors. So HCF में क्या होता है, numbers छोटे आते हैं, LCM में numbers बड़े आते हैं. So छोटा मोटी मोटा idea लग सकता है कि we need to get LCM or HCF. So here if I take the LCM 532 by 399, this is what? 331, 399, 3. This is what? HCF, division method. This is HCF. That means the biggest bottle size can be of 133 liters because it is written they are to be bottled in the bottles of equal size. Equal size का होना चाहिए. That means common factor they are talking about. Equal size, common factor. Then whole of the petrol and diesels would be separately bottled. कुछ भी बचना नहीं चाहिए. सारा पेट्रोल एंड डीजल शुड बी देयर इन द बॉटल्स, तो वो फैक्टर होगा तभी तो होगा. दैट मीन्स इफ 133 लीटर का एक बॉटल साइज है, in that we can have 3 bottles for petrol and then 532 liters 4 bottles for diesel. This is the maximum bottle size. Can we have minimum bottle size also? हो सकता है, इससे कम भी हो सकता है. What are them? The factors of 133. Factors of 133. What can be the factors of 133? अच्छा, factors निकालना तो हमने सीखा नहीं है. One question can be on number of factors. Like 133 के factors. 133 को we can write, किसी को table याद है? 19 का? 19 into 7. Number of factors would be 1 plus 1 into 1 plus 1. That is what? 4. Answer is what? 4. ये कैसे आया? So if any number के factors they are asking, like 15 के how many factors? 15 को we can write 3 into 5. 3 power 1, 5 power 1. 1 is the factor of all the numbers. तो हमें क्या करना है? 1 power 1 है plus 1. We are adding 1 because of that 1. Then 1 plus 1. This is what? 2 into 2, 4. 4 factors. What can be those factors? 1, 3, 5, 50. 4 factors. Correct? ऐसे question भी पूछ सकता है UPSC based on number of factors. Based on number of factors. Next. Let P, this is the last year's question, I guess. Last year's question. Let P is equal to triple Q. Triple Q. That means this can be this way. These can be the possibility. These can be the possibility. And also it is written HCF of P and 481. 481 ko what we can write? 481. 13 से जा रहा है? 13 into 37. Yes. 481, 13 into 37. And P is what? P is triple Q. Triple Q. This is basically what? This is basically ये 111 का multiple है into K. This is what? 37 into 3 into K. अगर ऐसे नहीं समझ में आ रहा है, what we can do? Have you heard about the place values? 3-digit number, unit, 10th, 100th place. Q into 1. This is at 10th place. This is at 100th place. This number can be written 100 Q plus 10 Q plus Q. 111 Q. 111 into Q. वो प्लेस वैल्यू ऐसे ही निकालते हैं ना, 345. 5 into 1, 4 into 10, 3 into 100. That is why we read numbers because of the place values. 345 add करके. So this is what? Basically this is 100. This is basically 111 into Q. This is what? 37 into 3 into Q. So what is common? HCF. जो common है, common क्या है? 37. HCF is 37. But you can think why if Q की value 13 हो गई तो तब तो 37 into 13 हो जाएगा HCF. But ऐसा हो ही नहीं सकता. क्यों नहीं हो सकता? Because Q is what? A single digit. Q is what? Single digit. It can take value from 1 to 9. क्योंकि 0 0 तो हो नहीं सकता. 1 to 9. Answer is what? 37. एवरीवन, ठीक है? ओके, लिस्टिंग ऑफ नंबर, चलो वो फैक्टर वाला छोड़ देते हैं, नहीं तो फिर लिस्टिंग ऑफ नंबर्स। अब तक नंबर सिस्टम खत्म हो जाना चाहिए था। एवरीवन, लिस्टिंग ऑफ नंबर्स। वॉइस तो क्लियर आ रही है ना मेरी? ठीक है। What is the number of fives used in numbering a 260 page book? So basically counting of numbers wala concept, counting of numbers wala concept is what? That is like if I write 1 to 10, list of number is given from 1 to 10. If I ask you how many times 5 is used? Once. If I write 1 to 100, numbers are written from 1 to 100. How many times 5 is used at unit place? How many times 5 is used at unit place? एक तो 5 पे होगा, 15, 25, 35, 45 this way till 95. How many times? 10 times. Everyone, 10 times. 5 is used at unit place 10 times. If the same way if I write 1 to 100, how many times 5s are used at 10th place? What can be the answer? 10th place. 1 to 100 numbers are written, we need to find out how many times 5 is written at 10th place. One time bas. 50 numbers can be how many times? How many times? It is 10 times. 10 times. Everyone? It is 10 times. So 5s are written at 10th place. How many times? 1 to 100? 10 times. 5s written at unit place. How many times? 10 times. Basically counting. Basically counting. Now how we can solve this question? What is the number of 5s used in numbering a 260 page book? How we can get that? We can start with, like we can calculate how many times 5s are used at unit place. How many times 5s are used at unit place? 1 to 100 how many times? 10 times. Then 101 to 200 how many times? 10 times. Then 200, then 200 to 260. Here how many times? 200 to 260, how many times 5s are used at unit place? 6 times or 5 times? So 205, 215, then 225, 235, 45, 55. 6 times. Then here 5s are used at then 5s are used at 10th place. How many times? 1 to 100, 10. Here also 10. Here how many times? 200 to 260. 5s are used at 10th place. 250 से शुरू होगा, 250, 251 till 259. कितना हो गया? 10 times. Total मिला के कितना हो गया? How many times 5s are used? This is what? 30, 50, 56. So listing of number is very easy one. निकाल सकते हैं आराम से. So 260 पेज बुक, 360 पेज बुक, 150 पेज बुक, कितना भी पूछेगा लग जाएगा एवरीवन. इसमें किसी को दिक्कत है? क्योंकि ये आसान क्वेश्चन, इसमें आसानी से वी कैन गेट आंसर्स. मिल जाएंगे मार्क्स. Then we can start percentage. छोटा सा ब्रेक लेते हैं. After the break we'll continue. 10 minutes का ब्रेक लेते हैं. After 10 minutes का break we'll start with percentage and other topics. ठीक है?
Every UPSC result proves one thing quietly. Success does not begin at the final stage. It begins much earlier, with the kind of foundation a student builds. The UPSC CSAT 2025 result makes that visible again. 10 candidates in the top 100 prepared through the Vision IAS GS Foundation classroom course, including AIR 5 in Shan Bhatnagar. That kind of result is not built on motivation alone. It is built on the right sequence, the right guidance, and the right correction. This is what the Vision IAS Delhi GS Foundation course is designed for. Concept first classroom learning, so preparation is not scattered. Early answer writing and testing, so improvement starts on time. PT 365 and Mains 365, so current affairs become usable in the exam. And mentorship that keeps preparation aligned, focused and accountable. Because in UPSC, hard work is common. Structured preparation is what creates separation. If you are targeting UPSC 2027, start by building your base the right way. Vision IAS Delhi GS Foundation course. Upcoming classroom batches at Karol Bagh, 24th March at 5 p.m, 30th March at 8 a.m, and 7th April at 11 a.m. At GTP Nagar, 17th March at 8 a.m. and 25th March at 6 p.m. Register at our website or call us on the given numbers.
यूपीएससी 2027 का लक्ष्य जितना बड़ा है उसे पाने की योजना भी उतनी ही स्पष्ट और संगठित होनी चाहिए. विजन आईएएस लेकर आया है क्लासरूम फाउंडेशन कोर्स 2027 के 12 से 14 महीनों का एक ऐसा सुव्यवस्थित कार्यक्रम है जहां आपकी तैयारी एक अनुशासित और वैज्ञानिक ढांचे में आगे बढ़ती है. यहाँ क्लासरूम लर्निंग के साथ साथ आपको मिलता है लाइव और रिकॉर्डेड सेशंस का विकल्प, जिसे आप अपने व्यक्तिगत ऑनलाइन पोर्टल के माध्यम से कभी भी और कहीं भी एक्सेस कर सकते हैं. तैयारी के सफर को और भी प्रभावी बनाती है हमारी व्यक्तिगत क्लासरूम मेंटरिंग. हमारे एक्सपर्ट मेंटर्स नियमित मार्गदर्शन और स्मार्ट स्टडी मैनेजमेंट के जरिए आपकी तैयारी को एक सही दिशा और गति प्रदान करते हैं. शैक्षणिक दृष्टिकोण से देखें तो यह कोर्स मुख्य परीक्षा के सामान्य अध्ययन के चारों प्रश्न पत्रों, CSAT और निबंध का व्यापक कवरेज सुनिश्चित करता है. विषयों की समसामयिक समझ विकसित करने के लिए मासिक करंट अफेयर्स मैगजीन और रिवीजन क्लासेस के साथ साथ PT 365 और मेंस 365 की विशेष कक्षाएं भी इस कार्यक्रम का अनिवार्य हिस्सा हैं, ताकि स्टैटिक और करंट अफेयर्स के बीच एक सटीक संतुलन बना रहे. तैयारी की गहराई मापने के लिए निरंतर अभ्यास अनिवार्य है. इसलिए डेली असाइनमेंट और साप्ताहिक मिनी टेस्ट के साथ साथ मासिक प्रीलिम्स और मेंस टेस्ट के माध्यम से आपकी प्रगति का निरंतर आकलन किया जाता है. इस कार्यक्रम की शक्ति है हमारी प्रतिष्ठित ऑल इंडिया टेस्ट सीरीज, जिसमें प्रीलिम्स के 35, मेंस के 30, CSAT के 25 और निबंध के 5 टेस्ट का समावेश है. साथ ही संधान पोर्टल पर 25,000 से अधिक प्रश्नों का विशाल संग्रह आपके अभ्यास और विश्लेषण को और भी सुदृढ़ बनाता है. अब समय है अपनी मेहनत को एक मजबूत, संरचित और निरंतर प्रक्रिया में ढालने का. विजन आईएएस के साथ जुड़े और UPSC 2027 की अपनी सफलता की राह को एक स्पष्ट दिशा दें.
UPSC Prelims is not the destination, it's the first crucial step, and clearing this step requires more than hard work. It demands the right strategy. Vision IAS All India GS Prelims Test Series 2027 with Sandhan is designed to give you that edge from the very beginning. With 35 structured tests, build your journey from fundamentals to full-length tests, ensuring clear, step-by-step progression. With Sandhan, personalized practice, you get more than 25,000 questions targeting your weak areas. Every test becomes a step toward measurable improvement. With smart analysis plus mentoring gain, get precise insights into your mistakes and refine your strategy with expert guidance. With quick revision material, QRM, focus on revising what truly matters exactly when you need it the most. Starting from 19th April, ensure you don't just attempt Prelims 2027, you prepare to clear it. To register, visit our website or call us on the given numbers. All India GS Mains Test Series and Mentoring Program 2027, not just a test series, a system designed to improve how you write. For Mains 2027, what matters is not how much you know, but how effectively you present it on paper. And that's exactly what this program builds. Write regularly, get evaluated with precision, understand your mistakes, improve with clear mentorship. So with every test, your answers become more structured, more relevant, more impactful. This is where preparation turns into performance. Start early, improve consistently. Be ready for Mains 2027. To know more, visit our website or call us on the given numbers. Are you ready to face prelims head-on? Because prelims is not just about knowledge, it's about performance under pressure. That's where Abhyas, the All India Prelims, GS plus CSAT mock test comes in. Designed as a true exam simulation, Abhyas recreates the real UPSC. Prelims experience the same pattern, the same time constraints and the same intensity. It places you in a national arena, competing with aspirants across India, backed by an all-India ranking that reveals your true standing. Attempted by 1 in 3 top 50 rankers, Abhyas has become a trusted benchmark for serious aspirants. With detailed post-test analysis, live discussions and complete syllabus coverage in both English and Hindi, it ensures your preparation is not just extensive but exam-ready. 3 full-length offline simulations will be conducted across 100+ cities on 5th April, 19th April and 10th May. From 9:30 am to 11:30 am for General Studies, that is Paper 1, and 2:30 pm to 4:30 pm for CSAT, that's Paper 2. Challenge your preparation, test your performance. For more information or register, visit our website or call us on the given numbers. Every UPSC result proves one thing quietly. Success does not begin at the final stage. It begins much earlier, with the kind of foundation a student builds. The UPSC CSE 2025 result makes that visible again. 10 candidates in the top 100 prepared through the Vision IAS GS Foundation Classroom course, including AIR 5 Nishan Bhatnagar. That kind of result is not built on motivation alone. It is built on the right sequence, the right guidance and the right correction. This is what the Vision IAS Delhi GS Foundation course is designed for. Concept first classroom learning, so preparation is not scattered. Early answer writing and testing, so improvement starts on time. PT 365 and Mains 365, so current affairs become usable in the exam. And mentorship that keeps preparation aligned, focused and accountable. Because in UPSC, hard work is common. Structured preparation is what creates separation. If you are targeting UPSC 2027, start by building your base the right way. Vision IAS Delhi GS Foundation course. Upcoming classroom batches at Karol Bagh, 24th March at 5 pm, 30th March at 8 am and 7th April at 11 am. At GTP Nagar, 17th March at 8 am and 25th March at 6 pm. Register at our website or call us on the given numbers.
यूपीएससी 2027 का लक्ष्य जितना बड़ा है उसे पाने की योजना भी उतनी ही स्पष्ट और संगठित होनी चाहिए। विजन आईएएस लेकर आया है क्लासरूम फाउंडेशन कोर्स 2027 के 12 से 14 महीनों का एक ऐसा सुव्यवस्थित कार्यक्रम है जहां आपकी तैयारी एक अनुशासित और वैज्ञानिक ढांचे में आगे बढ़ती है। यहाँ क्लासरूम लर्निंग के साथ साथ आपको मिलता है लाइव और रिकॉर्डेड सेशंस का विकल्प, जिसे आप अपने व्यक्तिगत ऑनलाइन पोर्टल के माध्यम से कभी भी और कहीं भी एक्सेस कर सकते हैं। तैयारी के सफर को और भी प्रभावी बनाती है हमारी व्यक्तिगत क्लासरूम मेंटरिंग। हमारे एक्सपर्ट मेंटर्स नियमित मार्गदर्शन और स्मार्ट स्टडी मैनेजमेंट के जरिए आपकी तैयारी को एक सही दिशा और गति प्रदान करते हैं। शैक्षणिक दृष्टिकोण से देखें तो यह कोर्स मुख्य परीक्षा के सामान्य अध्ययन के चारों प्रश्न पत्रों, CSAT और निबंध का व्यापक कवरेज सुनिश्चित करता है। विषयों की समसामयिक समझ विकसित करने के लिए मासिक करंट अफेयर्स मैगजीन और रिवीजन क्लासेस के साथ साथ PT 365 और मेंस 365 की विशेष कक्षाएं भी इस कार्यक्रम का अनिवार्य हिस्सा हैं, ताकि स्टैटिक और करंट अफेयर्स के बीच एक सटीक संतुलन बना रहे। तैयारी की गहराई मापने के लिए निरंतर अभ्यास अनिवार्य है, इसलिए डेली असाइनमेंट्स और साप्ताहिक मिनी टेस्ट के साथ साथ मासिक प्रीलिम्स और मेंस टेस्ट के माध्यम से आपकी प्रगति का निरंतर आकलन किया जाता है। इस कार्यक्रम की शक्ति है हमारी प्रतिष्ठित ऑल इंडिया टेस्ट।
Okay. So we can start percentage part. So percent में there is one concept, that is percent change. Percent change. What is this percent change? Am I audible? आ रही आवाज? Okay. So this percent change is final value minus initial value divided by initial value multiplied by 100. Okay. So how to identify final value, initial value, then multiply by 100? So whenever it is written, any number which is written after more than, less than, with respect to, whatever the number is written after this, we can consider that value as initial value, reference value, or the base value. Correct? Reference value, base value. Like, if I write A is equal to 50, B is equal to 100. If I write by what percentage A is less than B, what can be the answer? Basically they are asking about change by what percentage A is less than B. So less than B, after less than, more than, whatever is written, we call it initial value or the reference value. That is B. B key value is 100. So final value would be the value of A, that is 50. What is the percent change? Percent change would be final value minus initial value divided by initial value into 100. This is what? Minus 50%. Can we say by 50% A is less than B? This is what the percent change. Change is of 50. In terms of percentage, it is 50%. Then the same question if I write this way, by what percentage B is more than A? By what percentage B is more than A? So what is, this is basically percent change it is asked. What is the initial value here? After more than A, value of A 50. So final value, the remaining value B 100. So what is the percent change here? Final value minus initial value divided by initial value into 100. What we are getting? 50 by 50 into 100. This is what? 100%. So if I change the question, numbers are same, change is also 50, but because of this base value or the reference value, percentage terms में differences आ रहे हैं. Different percentage value we are getting because of initial value, base value or reference value. Everyone done? So one concept is this percent change concept. So percent change, if it is positive, we can say there can be profit, or we can say the value is more than, or value is increasing by that number, that percentage value. Correct? If this percent change is coming negative, we can say there can be loss, value is less than, or it is decrease or decrement, or there is discount. So basically percentage ka basic formula is what? This percent change. This is basing for all the concepts which is there in percentage. One more concept is there, that is the concept of difference. So this is what percent change concept. Few things we need to be aware of, like if it is written, the value of A is 100. If the value of A is increasing by 50%, value of B is what? Or the increased value is what? The value of A is increased by 50%. What is the resultant value? 150. If the value of A is decreased by 50%, what is the resultant value? 50. If the value of A is decreased to 30%, then what can be the resultant value? If the value of A is decreased to 30%, what is the resultant value? 70 or 30? That is what we need to understand. That is 30. This is 30. A is decreased to, A is 100%. That is 100. Now it has been decreased to 30%. So the resultant value would be 100 ka 30%, A ka 30%, that is 30. Decreased by 30%, then it is 70. If it is written, the value of A is decreased by 30%, then A minus 30% of A. 100 minus 30% of A. That is 70. So this way, terms in the statement we can see, but if we are getting the right value, then only we can reach to the correct answer. So we need to understand what is the meaning of these terms. Decreased by, decreased to, increased by, more than, less than. This is what we need to understand. This is the concept of percent change and related terms. Now another concept is with respect to concept of difference in percentage. Concept of difference. What is this concept of difference? If I write A is 10 more than B. A is 10 more than B, or A is having score 10 more than B. A is having 10 rupee more than B. Anything. Basically what I have written, A is equal to B plus 10. One information. Then it is, another information is written, A is 20% more than B. First statement, A is 10 more than B. Second statement, A is 20% more than B. What are the values of A and B? Can we get the values? Everyone? So basically this is the concept of difference. A is equal to B plus 10, we can write A minus B is what? 10. Here A is 20% more than B. A minus B is what? 10%. 10%. But 10% of what? Whenever percentage terms are written, percentage of what, that is important. What is the base? You know, everyone, यहाँ पे 10% of what क्या होगा? 20% more than B, that means 20% है ना ये, 20%. Oh. A minus B is what? 20% of B, because the reference is B. After more than, less than, whatever is written, that is the reference value, base value. So we can write this, कि 20% of B is equal to 10. We can get what is the value of B? 20 by 100 into B, that is equal to 10. So what is B? B is 50. What is A? A is 10 more than B, 60. This is the concept of difference. Difference is given in terms of value, difference is given in terms of percentage. That is what we can equate. We can get the value of A and B, everyone. Then another concept with respect to this percentage, that is successive increase or decrease. Successive increase or decrease. Suppose the price of an article is 100 rupee. This price got increased by 10%. Then we are going to get some price. Again this price got increased by 10%. Then what is the resultant increase in the price in terms of percentage? How we can get that? This is basically successive increase or decrease ka problem. So 100, 10% increase. 10% of 100 is what? 10. This is what? 110. Now this 110 is increased by 10%, not this 100. Resultant number is increased by 10%. 110 ka 10% is what? 11. Increased by plus 111. What is the effective increase in the price? Sorry, 121, correct. 121. What is the effective increase in the price? 21%. 21%. This is successive increase. It can be decrease also. Everyone? If I take the example, the salary of A got increased by 10%. And then salary got decreased by 10%. What is the net change in the salary in terms of percentage? So we can assume salary, initial salary was 100, got increased by 10% plus 10. New salary is 110. Then this salary got decreased by 10%. 110 ka 10% is what? 11. Decrease minus 110 minus 11, 99. So salary mein there is decrease of 1%. Correct? Successive increase or decrease. For this we can have AB formula also, but I don't think it is required. AB formula is what? A plus B plus AB by 100. This is what the effective change in terms of percentage, where A and B are increase or decrease percentage value. But positive sign, negative sign is important. If increase, positive sign before A and B. If decrease, negative sign before A and B. Like in this case, A is what? 10%. A ki value 10. Increase plus 10. The value of B is what? Minus 10. Decrease. Then what is the effective change? A plus B plus A into B by 100. This is gone. What we are getting? Minus 100 by 100 minus 1%. This way also we can get answer. Everyone? So percentage mein the concept of difference, the concept of percent change, the concept of this successive increase and decrease. ठीक है? What can be the answer to this question? A student A has to get 40% marks to pass in an examination. Suppose he gets 30 marks and fails by 30 marks, then what are the maximum marks in the examination? A student, suppose total marks is 100, sorry, X, then the passing marks would be this. And what is the passing marks? Getting 30, failed by 30. If someone is getting in CSAT 40 marks, fails by 26. So 40 plus 26, 66 is the passing marks. So this is what? X key value is what? 60 into 100 by 40. What we are getting? 150? 150 is the answer. Everyone? ये तो आसान question है. Next. Concept of difference. In an examination, A has scored 20 marks more than B. In an examination, A has scored 20 marks. A has scored 20 marks more than B. यही है? A has scored 20 marks more than B. So can we write A minus B is equal to 20? Difference. Then if B has scored 5% less marks, A minus, less than A minus, minus what? 5%. 5% of A. यही लिखा हुआ है. B has scored 5% less marks than A. This way we can write. Or we can write A minus B is what? B would come this side, this would come this side. Difference. We can equate these two. 5 by 100 into A 20. ये कितना आया? A की value 400. What they are asking, how much has B scored? B का score कितना होगा? A has scored 20 marks more than B. 380. आसान है, everyone? Concept of difference. So difference in terms of value, difference in terms of percentage. Equate it, we'll get one value, another value we can get from the first. Everyone, next. Successive increase or decrease. If the price of an article is decreased by 20% and then the new price is increased by 25%, then what is the net change in the price? So we can start with 100. 20% decrease. 100 का 20% is what? 20. Decrease minus 80. Then 25% increase. 80 का 25% is what? 20 plus 100. What is the change? No change. No change. 0%. Correct? If in the same question this year UPSC asked this way, if the price of an article is 8,785.73, then the same question. Then what can be the answer? The answer would be C. Because they are asking with respect to percentage. If the price of an article is this much, it is decreased by 20% and then the new price is decreased by 25%, then what is the net change in the price? 0%. Whatever the value you put here, the percent change would be this. Everyone? 0%. Done? And then another question is with respect to when the price is hiked, but the expenditure is not increased by the person. Expenditure is constant. When the price is hiked, but expenditure is constant. What we can do here, as a result of 25% hike in the price of rice per kg, a person is able to purchase 6 kg less rice per 1200. Everyone? So 1200 rupee that person is giving every month. But this month, when 1200, this person has given to the shopkeeper. Shopkeeper has said, I am going to give you 6 kg less rice. 6 kg less rice. If you want that 6 kg rice, what you need to do, you need to pay me the hiked price. Hiked price is what, 25%? So if I pay 25% of 1200, I can get the exact amount, because the hike in the price is 25%. So with that, we can get this idea. If I pay him 25% of this, because 25% is the hike, that is what the extra I have to pay to get the same amount. This is what? 1 by 4, 300. That means if I pay him 300 rupee extra, I can get 6 kg rice. Then what is the new price? What is the new price? New price can be 300. I have paid, I got 6 kg. Price is what per kg? This is what? 50 rupee. That means new price is 50 rupee. This is what the question asked in CDS this year. Numbers are different, but that was the idea. Question ऐसे ही था. Then what was the new price of rice per kg? What price we are getting? 50 rupee. So this way we can expect this way, this year question. When price is hiked or price is decreased. Getting this? Or one more approach we can have, that is with respect to the expenditure approach. है ना? उसमें नहीं जाते, ऐसे निकाल लेंगे. Everyone getting this idea? Extra we have to pay or less we have to pay if decreased. If price is decreased, we'll get extra. We'll get extra. हम बोलेंगे जी extra नहीं चाहिए, पैसा वापस करो, है ना? So in that we can then also what extra we are getting divide by जितना वापस मिल रहा है. We'll get the new price. ये समझ में आ रहा है सबको? ठीक है? Then profit and loss. Profit and loss. Profit and loss में we have cost price, we have selling price. Then when we can have profit? When selling price is more than cost price, and the difference would be what? Profit. What is loss? Cost price minus selling price. When cost price is more, selling price is less. What is profit percentage? Profit percentage divided by cost price into 100. What is loss percentage? Into 100. So the thumb rule for profit and loss is what? Profit and loss percentage would always be calculated on cost price. लिखा है 10% profit, तो 10% profit of cost price. Cost price पे निकालेंगे. 10% loss, that would also be calculated on cost price. That is the thumb rule. Because पहले खरीदेगा shopkeeper, तब बेचेगा. Initial value is what? Cost price. Final value is selling price. Done? ठीक है. अब what can happen? 3 things are there: cost price, selling price, profit or loss. 3 things. Cost price can be given, selling price can be given. They can ask what is profit percentage. Profit percentage or loss percentage is given. Cost price is given. They can ask what is selling price. 3 variables. 2 they can provide. The remaining they can ask. अब उसी में questions को difficult बना सकते हैं, है ना? Everyone. Now see, read this question. A shopkeeper sells an article at rupees 40 and gets X% profit. However, when he sells it at rupees 20, he faces same percentage of loss. What is the original cost of the article? We can simply see this way. If the article he is selling at 40 rupee gets some profit, if he is getting some profit, that means cost price is less than 40 or more than 40? Less than 40, everyone? When he sells at rupees 20, he faces same percentage of loss. So cost price would be more than 20 or less than 20? More than 20, तभी तो loss में आ रहा है. More than 20. दैट मीन्स कॉस्ट प्राइस 20 से ज़्यादा 40 से कम, ऑप्शन 30. तो ऐसे भी देख सकते हैं ऑप्शंस के थ्रू. करेक्ट एवरीवन? मैथमेटिकल फॉर्मूला लगाना चाहे तो हर जगह आ जाएगा ये तो. लाइक आया नहीं? ओके. कॉस्ट प्राइस प्लस x% ऑफ कॉस्ट प्राइस, दैट इज व्हाट? 40. कॉस्ट प्राइस माइनस x% ऑफ कॉस्ट प्राइस, दैट इज व्हाट? 20. फॉर्मूला लगा के भी आ जाएगा. इनको ऐड कर दिया. दिस इज सेम, कैंसल्ड आउट. इफ वी ऐड विल गेट 2 कॉस्ट 2 CP इज इक्वल टू 60, CP इज इक्वल टू 30. दिस में मिल जाएगा आंसर. ठीक है? दिस इज ऑल्सो अंडरस्टूड. Variations. If the cost price of 25 bananas is equal to the selling price of 30 bananas, then what must be the profit or loss percentage? What can be the answer to this? See, if I ask you simple question, if cost price, let's say, if I am selling 100 bananas and getting a profit of 10%, and if I am selling 1000 bananas, then this profit percentage would change or not? Cost price, selling price same है. One banana की cost price and selling price same है. Cost price same है, selling price also same. So selling 100, I am getting 10% profit. If I am selling 1000, 1 lakh, 2 lakh, 10 lakhs, percentage term would be same. Percentage term तो same ही रहेगा. Amount बढ़ेगा. एक छोटी कंपनी का प्रॉफिट 10%, एक बड़ी कंपनी का प्रॉफिट 3%. बट बड़ी कंपनी, मोर कस्टमर, मोर बेस, इकोनॉमी ऑफ स्केल, है ना? अच्छा, यहाँ पे व्हाट इज देयर? द कॉस्ट प्राइस ऑफ 25 बनानास. अगर ऐसे मैं क्वेश्चन लिख दूं कि कॉस्ट प्राइस ऑफ 50 बनानास इज इक्वल टू 100 रुपी एंड सेलिंग प्राइस ऑफ 100 बनानास दैट इज इक्वल टू 200 रुपी, what is the profit percentage? Profit or loss? So whenever we are calculating profit or loss percentage, number of articles must be same. It should be 1 or it should be 10 10, it should be 100 100, 50 50. ऐसा नहीं कि cost price के लिए हम 50 articles ले रहे हैं and selling price के लिए 100 articles. That should be same. Now if I assume this cost price of one article is CP1, then what is the total cost price of 25 banana? 25. The cost price of, yes, you got the answer? Okay, what is the answer? C? Okay, very good. So cost price of one banana multiplied by 25 bananas, total cost price of 25 banana, that is equal to selling price of one banana into 30 bananas. Total cost price, total selling price, total cost price, total selling price that we have equated. Then we can write CP1 by SP1, that is equal to 30 by 25 or not? Cost price of one banana, we can assume it is 6. Selling price of one banana, we can assume it is 5. Then what is the profit percentage? Profit or loss percentage? Profit or loss? Loss. Loss percentage would be 5 minus 6 minus 1 divided by cost price into 100. ये कितना आ गया? 16.66%. Everyone getting this? ठीक है? Done? If the selling price of a cold drink, when no numbers are given, percentage is not given, only double, triple, 4 times, 3 times, half times it is written, we can start with X also. We can start with initial cost price X, initial selling price Y, Then selling, so here what is the profit? Original profit, that is y minus x. Original profit is y minus x. Selling price is doubled. Selling price is doubled. तो ये क्या हो जाएगा 2y. Now new profit is what? Selling price. अब cost price तो वही रहेगा. Cost price would remain same. 2y minus x. If I write here 2y minus x, this is the new profit, and it is written कि the profit earned by the company triples. पहले कंपनी कितना प्रॉफिट अर्न कर रही थी? y minus x. अब कितना? 3 times of it. We can write 2y minus x, that is equal to 3y minus 3x. तो ये कितना हो जाएगा? 2y minus, sorry, ये इधर ले जाओ, 3y minus 2y, y. 3x will come this side, this is 2x. This is what the relation we are getting. What they are asking, what must be the original profit percentage? तो original profit percentage कैसे निकलेगा? Original cost price, original selling price. Y minus x by x into 100. This is what? Y is 2x minus x by x into 100. This is what? 100%. So this way questions can be asked. जैसे यहाँ पे क्या करा था? Cost price x, selling price, initial selling price y. यहाँ तक ठीक है. Then it is, अब यहाँ तक ठीक है, तो original profit we can get y minus x. Question में क्या पूछा? What must be the original profit percentage? कैसे निकलेगा? Original profit divided by original cost price, y minus x by x into 100. यही निकालना है. This is what we need to get. Now अब y को अगर x के टर्म में या x को y के टर्म में लिखेंगे तब तो कुछ बात बन सकती है. Otherwise we cannot get the answer. So we'll try to get a relation. Relation how we can get? In the question it is written the selling price of a cold drink is doubled. पहले y था, अब it is doubled. 2y. If it is 2y, what is the new profit? New profit क्या हो जाएगा? New selling price minus cost price तो change नहीं होगा. X. This is the new profit. But it is written कि the new profit earned by the company triples. किसका ट्रिपल हो रहा है? जो पहले प्रॉफिट बना रही थी. पहले कितना प्रॉफिट बना रही थी? y minus x. That means this is equal to 3 times triples of original profit. Now we can simplify this. We can get a relation between y and x कि y is 2 times of x. अब y is equal to 2 times of x, यही निकालना था. y की जगह पे we have put 2x. 2x minus x, x by x into 100. ठीक है? 100%. Next. Discounts. Discount. What do you mean by discounts? Marked price, list price, tag price. This way we can see in the question. Discounts are always calculated on marked price or list price or tag price. जैसे हम शॉपिंग मॉल में जाते हैं तो जो टैग्स होते हैं ना, उस पर डिस्काउंट मिलता है कि 99% डिस्काउंट है ना. सो जो टैग पे वैल्यू लिखी रहती है प्राइस, दैट इज द मार्क्ड प्राइस, दैट इज द टैग प्राइस की टैग देखो टैग में कितना प्राइस है ना. और लिस्ट प्राइस. ठीक है. सो डिस्काउंट्स आर ऑलवेज कैलकुलेटेड ऑन मार्क्ड प्राइस, टैग प्राइस और लिस्ट प्राइस. इट इज नॉट कैलकुलेटेड ओवर कॉस्ट प्राइस. कभी भी लिखा हुआ है कि 50% डिस्काउंट, सो 50% डिस्काउंट इज नॉट ऑन कॉस्ट प्राइस, 50% डिस्काउंट इज ऑन मार्क्ड प्राइस. ठीक है. सो फर्स्ट थिंग इज दिस. Next thing is, whenever more than one discount is given, that is successive in nature. कभी कभी ऐसे भी देख सकते हो आप कि discount is given 50% plus 50% discount. इसका ये मतलब नहीं कि free में मिल रहा है सामान, इसका मतलब ये 100% नहीं है. इसका मतलब ये कि if 100 rupees the price, 50% discount first. 100 का 50%, 50 minus 50, 50. On this 50, 50% discount. 50 का 50%, 25. That means you are going to get that article at 25 rupee. What is the overall discount? 75%. तो ये लिख देते 75%, लेकिन लिखते नहीं क्योंकि कैची है ये 50% प्लस 50%. हमने वॉलेट घर पे रखा और चले गए खरीदने, मिलेगा नहीं सामान. सो 50% प्लस 50%, फिर आगे भी प्लस 50 लगा दिया, तब भी हमें फ्री में नहीं मिलेगा, है ना. कुछ पैसे तो देने पड़ेंगे. दैट इज व्हाट डिस्काउंट्स. So discounts are successive in nature. So UPSC can ask question this way कि which offer is better for you. Like one shopkeeper is giving discount 50% plus 50% plus 40%. Another shopkeeper is giving discount 40% plus 50%. कौन सा discount अच्छा है? जहाँ सबसे कम प्राइस में मिलेगा that discount, that offer is better for us, best for us. तो क्या करेंगे? यहाँ पे कितना मिलेगा, यहाँ पे कितना मिलेगा, देख के क्या लग रहा है? सेम ही है. फर्स्ट में क्या है? 50%, 50, 50, देन अगेन 50% डिस्काउंट, 25. दिस इज व्हाट? 25. 25 का 40%, ये कितना आ गया? 25 का 40%, 10, 10, 15. That means we are going to get at 15. Discount is what? Of 85%. Then second case, 100. Discount is 60%. Minus 60, 40. On this 40, discount is 40%. 40 का 40%, 16. ये कितना आ गया? 24. 24 का 50%. ये कितना हो गया? 12. ये कितने का मिला? 12. सेकेंड ऑफर इज बेटर. जहां पे जितने सस्ते में मिले वो ऑफर सबसे अच्छा है हमारे लिए. करेक्ट. सो दिस वे वी आर गोइंग टू गेट डिस्काउंट्स. डिस्काउंट्स आर सक्सेसिव इन नेचर. इफ आई राइट वन कंपनी, one shop is offering this way discount 50% plus 40% plus 30%. Another shopkeeper is offering us discount 30% plus 40% plus 50%. कौन सा ऑफर बढ़िया है? So another property of discount is what? Order would not matter. है ना? Order change कर दोगे, value same है, discount would also be same. जैसे यहाँ पे निकालो 50 plus 40, 100 का 50% minus 50, this is 50. Then 50 का 40%, this is what? 20. This is 30. 30 का 30%, 9. ये कितना हो गया? 21. Yes. Then we can take 100. 100 का 30%, 30. 70. 70 पे 40%, ये कितना आया? 28. This is what? 42. 42 पे 50% का डिस्काउंट, ये कितना है? 42 का 50%, 21. सेम आया ना? So if this way big discounts are given, orders are changed. That is also the property of discount. The final discount would be same. Final discount would be same if numbers are same. 50, 40, 30. आप इधर 40 कर दो, इधर 30 कर दो, इधर 50 कर दो, कैसे भी change करो. But the final discount would be same. Everyone, order would not matter. Done. Then buy one get two free. What is the discount offered? What is the discount offered? Percentage. So basically discount कितने का मिल रहा है? 2 सामान फ्री में मिल रहा है. 2 articles we are getting at free of cost. 2 articles का discount. Over how many articles? If we are buying 3 articles, we are getting 2 articles free. So 2 by 3 into 100, 66% discount. If it is written buy one, get one free, what is the discount in percentage? We are getting one free divided by 2 into 100. That is 50% discount. Everyone? Okay? Why this is important? To get how much discount is offered, because question can be offer one, 50 plus 40. Second is buy one, get 5 free. Which offer is better for you? Where the discount is more? Where the discount is more. So we need to know ki how we are getting this discount. Everyone? Discount bhi samajh mein aa gaya? See this question? Rakesh had money to buy 8 mobile handsets, but the retailer offered a very good discount on that particular handset. Rakesh could buy 10 mobile handsets with the amount he had. What was the discount the retailer offered? Everyone? So basically what is happening here, that is, he was having 8 mobile ka paisa. So basically he went for 8. He is buying 8, paying for 8, but getting 2 free or not? Tabhi to 10 ho raha hai total. That means 2 free, 10 into 100, 20%. Out of 10 mobile, 2 are free. 2 divided by 10 into 100, 20%. Buy 8, that means pay for 8 articles. You will get 2 free. That means you are taking home how many articles? 10. 2 by 10 into 100. ऐसे कुछ भी क्वेश्चन आएगा बन जाएगा. Done? Then time and work. Time and work. See, time and work may what can happen? Like A is completing a task in 10 days. A is completing a task in 10 days. B is completing the same task in 15 days. 15 days. If both are working together, in how many days they will complete the task? This is what the basic time and work problem. This is what the basic time and work problem. Done? So, how many days may that work would get completed? What we do? We can take the fraction approach, or we can take the LCM approach. 10, 15 ka LCM is what? 30. We can say total work is of 30 units. We can take the example of number of pages in the book. A can complete a book in 10 days, B can complete a book in 15 days. So if A and B are together working on that book, वो first page से पढ़ रहा है A, B last page से पढ़ रहा है. So in how many days the book will get completed? The reading would get completed. So we can say 30 units, 30 pages are there in that book. What is the efficiency of A? What is the efficiency of B? And time and work में basically one formula है, efficiency into number of days. Efficiency is what? Work done per day. Work done per day. एक दिन में मैं कितना पढ़ाई कर रहा हूँ, कितने pages I am completing, that is my efficiency. So here in this case 30 units, A is completing in how many days? 10 days. A is completing in 10 days. What is the efficiency of A? 3. 3 units per day. 3 units per day, that is the efficiency. Efficiency is more if more units are completed in one day. Efficiency is less if less units are completed in one day. So this is what? B is completing in 15 days. 15 into 2 units per day. So if A and B are reading the same book in one single day, they will complete how many pages? 3 plus 2? 5. 5 units or 5 pages. Now 5 units they are completing in one day. तो 1 यूनिट कितना में कंप्लीट करने? 1/5. टोटल यूनिट कितनी है? टोटल पेजेस कितने? 30. 30 they would complete in how many days? 6 days. That means in 6 days the book reading is done, completed. That is what the time and work basic concept. अब इस पे there can be different variations कि A is working, B is working, both are working together. Then both started working together. After some time A left the work. Then in how many days B will complete the work? A started the work, worked for 3 days. After then B joined. In how many days the work will get completed? A is working on first day, B is working on second day. Then in how many days work will get completed? So many variations are there in this. But the basic logic concept is this. ऐसे निकाल सकते हैं, ठीक है. A is working on Sundays only, B is working on Monday only. So how many months they will take to complete the work? So this way different questions can be framed. The basic idea, basic logic is this: calculate efficiency, work done per day. Done. Now what about this? A person X completes 20% of work in 8 days. X completes 20% of work in 8 days. So 100% work. X की efficiency तो X की सेम ही है, वही काम कर रहा है. तो अगर एक दिन में 5 पेज पढ़ रहा है तो वो दूसरे दिन भी 5 ही पढ़ेगा. That is what we are going to assume. 100%, 20 into 5, 8 into 5, 40 days. That means complete work would be done in 40 days. Why? Another person Y can complete 25% of work in 6 days. So 100% work. 25 into 4, 6 into 4, 24. Now we are again to the same condition. X is completing a work in 40 days. Y is completing the same work in 24 days. Yes? Now if they are working together, then in how many days? 40% of the work will get completed. आगे भी change है थोड़ा सा. But basic idea we know. If 40, 24 का LCM I take 120. 120 units. That means I can say 120 units is the total work. अब ये 120 क्यों लिया? LCM क्यों लिया? क्योंकि उसके पीछे लॉजिक है. अगर हम टोटल वर्क 1 यूनिट भी मान सकते हैं, वी कैन अज्यूम टोटल वर्क एज 1 यूनिट, बट फ्रैक्शन में आ जाएगी एफिशिएंसी. अब फ्रैक्शन को प्लस करना माइनस करना थोड़ा सा मुश्किल लगता है, तो इसलिए हमने LCM मान लिया, क्योंकि दैट नंबर इज इनोसेंट. नंबर तो इनोसेंट है, कोई भी ले लो, वो तो हमारे ऊपर है. 120 यूनिट्स टोटल वर्क. X 40 days, Y 24 days. 40 into 3. X की efficiency 3 units per day. Y की efficiency 5 units per day. That means if they both are working together, they are going to complete 8 units in one day or not? नहीं? 5 plus 3, 8 units in one day. If 8 units in one day, so 1 unit, 1 by 8 day. Now 40% of the work पूछ रहा है कब तक complete होगा. Total work 120 units. 120 का 40% is what? 48. 120 का 40%. This is what? 48. So 48 units. 48 into 1 by 8, 6. Everyone? ठीक है? ठीक है? Done? Next. See this? This way we can expect one question this year. बिकॉज CDS और बाकी सब जगह ऐसे पूछ रहे हैं, तो यहाँ भी पूछ सकते हैं. 24 men and 12 women can do a piece of work in 30 days. Then in how many days can 12 men and 24 women do the same piece of work? Same piece of work. So there is a formula, cannot be determined. अच्छा, मैं दूसरा क्वेश्चन लिखता हूँ. 20, if I write 10 men plus 20 women can complete a work in 100 days. Correct? If I write 20 men plus 40 women can complete the same work in how many days? What can be the answer? This way also question can be framed and asked. Yes? This is what? Number of men are increased, number of women are also increased. If more number of men and more number of women, they are on this project, on this work, on this job, the work would get completed in less number of days or more number of days? Less number of days. ज़्यादा लोग, कम समय. That means यहाँ multiply कर रहे हैं 2 से, तो यहाँ तो divide करना पड़ेगा 50 days. This way also we can get answer. अब इसमें कुछ logic वैसा लगाना नहीं है. We can have formula MDH formula, men into number of days into R, number of hours. That also we can apply. But without that also we can get answer. अब यहाँ पे क्या है? What is written here? 24 men plus 12 women can complete a piece of work in 30 days, and 12 men plus 24 women can complete the same work in how many days? Now here divide by 2, but here multiply by 2. अगर दोनों जगह डिवाइड होता तो इधर मल्टीप्लाई हो जाता, दोनों जगह मल्टीप्लाई होता तो उधर डिवाइड हो जाता. बट at one place it is divided. Number of men are decreasing and number of women are increasing. But we don't know what is the efficiency of men and women. उसमें कोई रेशियो नहीं पता है हमें. That is why we cannot get the answer. We cannot determine. Data is inadequate. But ये ऑप्शन देखना, ये कंफ्यूज कर सकता है. लेस देन 30 और मोर देन 30, बचा कौन सा दिन? सारे ही आ गए. ऐसे ही आप ऑप्शन आ जाए सारे, x की वैल्यू पूछे, बोले कि इट इज मोर देन 50 और लेस देन 50, सारे नंबर्स आ गए ना उसमें. बट 50 इज नॉट देयर, 30 इज नॉट देयर इन दिस ऑप्शन. लेस देन 30 डेज और मोर देन 30 डेज, बट आंसर 30 भी आ सकता है. इसमें 30 ही मिसिंग है, बाकी तो सारे नंबर लाइन के सारे नंबर्स हैं, बट ओनली 30 इज मिसिंग. बट 30 कैन बी द आंसर. हो सकता है, पॉसिबिलिटी है. दैट इज वाई आंसर ये होगा. अगर ये लिख देता लेस देन 30 डेज, इक्वल टू 30 डेज और मोर देन 30 डेज, तब तो यही हो जाता हमारा आंसर. ये तो पूरा नंबर लाइन लिख दिया है ना. इसमें एक फॉर्मूला होता है, लाइक टोटल वर्क डन इज इक्वल टू m इंटू डी इंटू एच. नंबर ऑफ पर्सन्स, नंबर ऑफ डेज, नंबर ऑफ आवर्स. So total work done we can get by multiplying number of men, number of days, number of hours. तो ऐसे कुछ questions एक बार कर लेना, ठीक है? नहीं तो फिर 12 बज जाएंगे आज हमें. Okay, see this, कर ही लेते हैं. Work done by x plus 8, MDH formula है. x plus 8 men, number of men, into they are taking x plus 10 days, number of men into number of days, and number of hours not given, we are not going to write, equal to, this is the total work done by x minus 10 men x minus 10, यहाँ पे men लिखते चलो, because this is the efficiency. into x plus 40 days, x plus 40 days. यही है. This we can equate because the same work is done by x plus 8 men in x plus 10 days. The same work is done by x minus 10 men in x plus 40 days. Total units are same. एक ही पुल बना रहे हैं दोनों, अलग अलग जगह पे या अलग अलग टाइम लाइन में. So we can multiply. This is what? X square plus 10x plus 8x plus 80, that is equal to x square plus 40x minus 10x minus 400. Now x square will get cancelled out. Quadratic equation नहीं बनेगा यहाँ पे. 10x plus 8x 18x plus 80, that is equal to 40 minus 10 30x minus 400. ये कितना हो जाएगा? 30x minus 18x 12x, that is equal to 400 plus 80 480. x की वैल्यू क्या आ जाएगी? 40. ऐसे क्वेश्चन आ जाए तो भी बन सकता है. वी कैन अप्लाई दिस MDH फॉर्मूला. M1 D1 H1 is equal to M2 D2 H2. And that is also coming from ki total work done is directly proportional to number of persons. Total work done is directly proportional to number of days. Total work done would be more if more number of persons are involved. ज़्यादा काम करेंगे ना. If they are working for more number of days, then also total work would be more. ज़्यादा सड़क बनेगी. Next. Ratios. The monthly incomes of x and y are in the ratio 4:3. अच्छा, रेशियो में क्या होता है? कुछ भी रेशियो दिया हो, लाइक 4:3 का रेशियो है. The monthly incomes of x and y, incomes का रेशियो 4:3 है, but we don't know exactly what is the income. So what it denotes? It denotes कि 4 के मल्टीपल में और 3 के मल्टीपल में ही इनकी इनकम होगी. We don't know which one. कि ये हो सकता है कि 8 हो इसका, अगर इसका 8 है तो इसका 6 होगा रुपी, इसका 12 है इसकी 9 रुपी. दिस वे मल्टीपल ऑफ x 4x मल्टीपल ऑफ 3. दैट इज वाई वी आर अज्यूमिंग दिस वे. 4:3 इनकम अगर दिया हुआ है, दैट मीन्स इनकम ऑफ x एंड इनकम ऑफ y ये 4 के मल्टीपल्स में होगा, ये 3 के मल्टीपल्स में होगा. वी डोंट नो कौन सा मल्टीपल होगा, तो कौन सा मल्टीपल, उसमें कुछ मल्टीप्लाई करेंगे. 4 into 3, 4 into 10, 4 into 20. 4 into 20 मल्टीप्लाई करेंगे तो यहाँ भी 3 into 20 मल्टीप्लाई करके हमें वो मिलेगी वैल्यू. सो दैट इज वाई व्हेनेवर रेशियोज आर गिवन वी अज्यूम दिस वे कि इनकम इज 4x एंड ये हो गई 3x. ऐसे अज्यूम कर सकते हैं. ठीक है. अच्छा, इसमें क्या लिखा हुआ है? एंड देयर मंथली एक्सपेंसेस are in the ratio of 3:2. However, each saves rupees 600 per month. This is the income. ये इनकम हो गई. तो इनकम में से if we income is equal to what? Expenditure plus savings. Savings कैसे निकलेगी? Savings 6000 दिया हुआ है. Expenditure कैसे निकलेगा? Income minus savings. So what can be the savings? Savings can be for x. x की सेविंग क्या हो जाएगी? x का सॉरी एक्सपेंडिचर, सेविंग्स तो दिया हुआ है ना. एक्सपेंडिचर, x का एक्सपेंडिचर वुड बी व्हाट? इनकम माइनस सेविंग. x की इनकम 4x माइनस सेविंग्स 6000. y का एक्सपेंडिचर इनकम 3x, ये 6000 होगा. ठीक है. सो दिस इज द एक्सपेंडिचर ऑफ x, दिस इज द एक्सपेंडिचर ऑफ y. Now this ratio of expenditure is given 4x minus 6000 divided by 3x minus 6000, that is 3/2. This is given. If this is given, we can cross multiply, we can get answer. This is what? 8x minus 12,000, that is equal to 9x minus 18,000. So x की value 6000. व्हाट इज देयर टोटल मंथली इनकम? टोटल मंथली इनकम क्या हो जाएगी? 7x, इसकी 4x, इसकी 3x, 7x, 7 इंटू 6. सो बेसिक रेशियो में हमें क्या अंडरस्टैंड करना है? व्हाट इट डिनोट्स व्हेन वी कैन अज्यूम. हम यहाँ पे ऐसे नहीं अज्यूम कर सकते इनकम 4x 3x, एक्सपेंडिचर ऑल्सो 3x, सॉरी एक्सपेंडिचर ऑल्सो 3x 2x. ऐसे नहीं अज्यूम कर सकते. इनकम 4x 3x, तो एक्सपेंडिचर अगर अज्यूम कर रहे हो तो इसको 3y 2y अज्यूम करना पड़ेगा. यहां पे आंसर आ जाएगा, लेकिन कहीं और हो सकता है ना आए. ठीक है, इनकम x के टर्म में कर रहे हो तो एक्सपेंडिचर दूसरा वेरिएबल है, उसको y के टर्म में लो. एवरीवन गेटिंग दिस? ये जाएगा नहीं, जाएगा. एवरेज. एवरेज का फॉर्मूला एवरीवन नोस. व्हाट इज एवरेज? सम डिवाइडेड बाय total number of observations. Sum of observation, if I write, there are 3 person, they are having pocket money 10, 20, 30. This is the pocket money they are having, 10 rupee, 20 rupee, 30 rupee. What is the average pocket money? Average pocket money का मतलब क्या हुआ कि add these observations, 30 plus 20, 50 plus 10, 60, divided by 3, 20. तो एवरेज का मतलब ये है कि जिसके पॉकेट में ज़्यादा पैसा है उससे निकालो, जिसके पॉकेट में कम पैसा है उसके पॉकेट में डालो. इक्वल डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन, दैट इज व्हाट द एवरेज मीन्स. तो उसके लिए क्या करना है? तो ऐसे करना मुश्किल हो जाएगा कि इससे 10 रुपए लिए, इसको 10 दिए, 20 हो गए इसके पास भी 20 है, इसके पास भी 20 है. इक्वल डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन. 20 इज द एवरेज. 20 इज द एवरेज. नाउ तो एवरेज के कोई भी क्वेश्चन हो उसमें व्हाट हैपेंस कि वी नीड टू गेट द सम ऑफ ऑब्जर्वेशन. एवरेज का जो फॉर्मूला होता है दैट वी राइट सम ऑफ ऑब्जर्वेशंस डिवाइडेड बाय नंबर ऑफ ऑब्जर्वेशंस. Number of observations. Here in a class there are 3 groups A, B and C. If one student from group A and 2 students from group B are shifted to group C, then what happens to the average weight of the students of the class? Like this is the class A, B, C. If one student from group A is shifted to group क्या लिखा है? If one student from group A and 2 student from group B are shifted to group C, 1 from group A, 2 from group B are shifted to C, what happens to the average weight of the students of the class? Same, क्योंकि सारे बच्चे तो क्लास में ही हैं, सारे बच्चे तो क्लास में ही हैं, कोई क्लास से बाहर नहीं गया. That means sum of observations and number of observations. Numbers also same, sum also same. कोई बाहर जाता तो नंबर कम हो जाता, सम भी कम हो जाता, तो हो सकता है कि चेंज हो जाता. But here in this case, no change. No change. So this way also UPSC is asking questions. The average marks of 100 students are given to be 40. Average marks of 100 students are given to be 40. That means total marks कितना हो जाएगा? जैसे ये निकाला होगा ना average marks. Average कितना आया यहाँ पे? 40. ये 40 निकाला कैसे होगा? सम ऑफ द मार्क्स डिवाइडेड बाय नंबर ऑफ द स्टूडेंट्स. नंबर ऑफ स्टूडेंट्स गिवन 100. सो व्हाट इज द सम? 100 into 40, 4000. So we can simply understand this way. There are 100 students, they are getting this way marks. इनके मार्क्स का सम कितना आ रहा है? 4000. In that 4000, it was found later that marks of one student were 53, जिसको misread करा गया 83. Suppose x2 is that student. इसका मार्क 83 रीड करा गया था, हो सकता है उसने कुछ लगाए हो 500, 2000, 83. बट तो 83 है, ऐड करके 4000 आया, बट इन रियलिटी द मार्क्स ऑफ 83 इन रियल इट वाज 53. अब अगर ये 53 हो गया तो सम में चेंज आएगा, सम वुड रिड्यूस और इट वुड इंक्रीज. रिड्यूस, रिड्यूस कितने से करेगा? 30 से करेगा. 30 से करेगा तो ये कितना हो जाएगा? दिस इज द न्यू सम, बट नंबर ऑफ स्टूडेंट्स सेम 100 डिवाइड बाई 100 कितना हो गया? 39.7. ठीक है. मान लो इसी क्वेश्चन में मैं ऐसे लिखूं कि नहीं समझ में आया ये? अच्छा, जैसे क्या करा था इसमें कि देयर आर 100 स्टूडेंट्स, दे आर गेटिंग दिस वे मार्क्स. टोटल मार्क्स 4000 होगा. टोटल मार्क्स 4000, क्योंकि एवरेज 40 है, टोटल स्टूडेंट 100 है. 100 इंटू 40. नाउ सपोज दिस स्टूडेंट, इसका बोल रहे हैं कि ये जो 4000 ऐड करके लाए हैं उसमें x2 हैज गॉट 83 मार्क्स, बट इन रियलिटी ही हैज गॉट ओनली 53. ओनली 53. दैट मीन्स अगर फिर बाद में अगर सम निकालेंगे टोटल मार्क्स ऑफ ऑल द स्टूडेंट्स, दैट सम वुड रिड्यूस और इंक्रीज और वुड रिमेन सेम. ये तो जोड़ा गया था, बाकी सब तो ठीक है. 83 यहाँ पे ऐड हुआ था तो सम आ रहा था 4000. नाउ 83 की जगह पे ओनली 53 इज एडेड, तो टोटल स्कोर में कम होगा कुछ. बाकी सब तो सेम है, बाकी सबका सही था. सो टोटल सम वुड रिड्यूस और नॉट? कम हो जाएगा. कितने से कम होगा? जितने से ये कम हुआ है. 83 माइनस 53 कितना हो जाएगा? 30 से रिड्यूस होगा. 30 से रिड्यूस होगा. कितना हो गया ये? 3970. तो 39.7. ठीक है. What can be the answer to this? Everyone? The average of 100 numbers is 0. Which of the following can be concluded about the numbers? The average of 100 numbers. 100 numbers? Sum of these 100 numbers divided by 100, this is what? What is the sum of these 100 numbers? ये होगा? Everyone? होगा ये? Average of 100 numbers 0. So sum of these 100 numbers would be 100 into 0. Now, if I take 99 numbers as a positive number, तो उनका सम भी पॉजिटिव आएगा. 99 नंबर्स का 99 नंबर्स का सम भी पॉजिटिव आएगा. सपोज दैट वैल्यू इज कमिंग ए. अब लास्ट नंबर आई कैन टेक माइनस ए. 0 आ सकता है कि नहीं? सम आ सकता है. दैट मीन्स एट मोस्ट 99 नंबर्स आर पॉजिटिव. एट मोस्ट 90 नंबर्स लिख रहा है. एट मोस्ट का मतलब मैक्सिमम, but 99 पे भी we are getting sum as 0. That means at most 99 numbers are positive. That is the answer. अगर लिखा होता at most 99 negative numbers, that is also correct. ठीक है, आगे चलें. ये तो आ ही जाएगा आप लोगों को. The average of 15 consecutive numbers is 26. The difference between the highest and third highest and fifth lowest number is what? Average of 15 consecutive numbers is 26. है ना? अच्छा, ऐसे लिख सकते हैं ना. फर्स्ट नंबर इज a और a plus 1 first, second, third. This way last is what? 15 consecutive numbers, a plus 15. This way we can write consecutive numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10, 11, 12 consecutive numbers. So what can be the third highest number? ये हो गया. फिर इसके बाद a plus 14, a plus 13. Third highest is what? A plus 13. Everyone? Then what is the fifth lowest? Lowest यहाँ से start. Fifth lowest, a plus 5. What is the difference? A plus 13 minus a plus 5. 8. एवरेज निकालना ही नहीं है हमें इसमें. इस 40 का कोई, इस 26 का कोई मतलब नहीं है. If it is written, if there are 15 consecutive numbers, then the difference between third highest and fifth lowest number, then also we can get answer, that is 8. ठीक है? Set theory. Set theory पे what happens? We'll see this from the question itself. In a group there are 40 people who like coffee, 50 people like tea, and 20 people like both tea and coffee. What is the total number of people in that group? Can we get the answer for this? Basically this is the circle for tea, this is the circle for coffee. tea वाले कितने? 50. and coffee वाले कितने? 40. and 20 people like both. 20 they like both. मतलब ये 20 इस 50 में से भी आ रहे हैं. दैट मीन्स टी ओनली वाले कितने हैं? 30. कॉफी ओनली वाले कितने हैं? 20. टोटल कितने हैं? 30 प्लस 20 प्लस 20 70. एवरीवन? नहीं? कितना होगा? In a group there are 40 people who like coffee, 50 people who like tea, and 20 people like both tea and coffee. ये गोला for tea, दूसरा गोला for coffee, this गोला 50. In this 50, 20 are liking coffee also. They are betraying these tea people. They are having coffee also. मौका मिल रहा है तो. So how many are loyal towards tea only? 30. 50 minus 20, 30. Then coffee वाले total 40. उसमें से 20 they are having tea also. How many are having coffee only? 20. So coffee only, tea only, and both. So whenever we are writing this way, A union B, this means at least one. This means at least one. That means एक वाले everyone getting this? ये फॉर्मूले की जरूरत नहीं होती है वैसे. If we are able to draw this Venn diagram, we can get answer in most of the cases. जैसे इसमें क्या है कि the question, how many are liking tea? 50. How many are liking coffee? 40. है ना? How many are liking both? 20. तो हम 50 plus 40 minus 20 कर दे तब भी 70 आ जाएगा. या फिर इस 50 में 20 कॉमन है, 20 कॉफी वाले भी हैं, तो ओनली टी वाले कितने? 30. ओनली कॉफी वाले कितने? क्योंकि 20 इसमें भी, ये वाले भी 20 इधर ही है, दोनों में है ये तो 20, बट दोनों में ये एडेड है. ये 2 बार 20 2 बार ऐड हुआ है, होना था एक ही बार, तो एक बार माइनस कर दो. सो 20 प्लस 20 40 प्लस 30 70, और इसको ऐड कर दो 40, सॉरी यहाँ पे प्लस लिख दिया, यहाँ पे माइनस लिखना है. 50 प्लस 40 90 माइनस कॉमन, ठीक है. अच्छा एक और क्वेश्चन करते हैं. 35% of total boys failed in Hindi, 45% failed in English, 20% failed in both. Find the percentage of boys who passed in both the subjects. अब ये थोड़े से questions हो सकते हैं difficult. Like what is written? 35% of total boys failed in Hindi. Hindi में how many failed? 35% failed. English में ज़्यादा फेल हुए, 45%. And 20% failed in both. Failed in Hindi and English both. That is 20%. यही है. So what number we are getting? Hindi, English, ये 20 है. हिंदी में कितने फेल्ड है? 35. इंग्लिश में कितने फेल्ड है? 45. सो 35 माइनस 20. हिंदी ओनली में फेल्ड कितने हैं? 15. इंग्लिश ओनली में फेल्ड कितने हैं? 25. सो हिंदी एंड इंग्लिश में कितने फेल हैं इन टोटल? या तो हिंदी में, या तो इंग्लिश में, या तो दोनों में. कितने फेल हैं? 15 प्लस 20. 15 प्लस 25 40. 40 प्लस 20 60. 60 are failed either in English or in Hindi or in both. है ना? 15 हिंदी में, 25 इंग्लिश में और 20 दोनों में. इतने तो फेल हैं 60%. जो बचे वो दोनों में पास हैं. बचे कितने? 40. 40% they have passed in both the subjects. They have passed in both the subjects. तो ऐसे वेन डायग्राम बनाओ, उसमें जो कॉमन है यू ट्राई टू राइट इट, एंड ये वाला जो है पार्ट दैट इज ओनली वाली कंडीशन है. हिंदी ओनली 15, इंग्लिश ओनली 25. ठीक है, कॉमन वाला यहीं रहेगा. कहाँ जाएगा ये? किस में जुड़ेगा? कॉमन वाला तो ये 20 दे आर फेल्ड इन बोथ द सब्जेक्ट्स. पूछ क्या रहा है? फाइंड द परसेंटेज ऑफ बॉयज हु पास्ड इन बोथ द सब्जेक्ट्स. हु पास्ड इन बोथ द सब्जेक्ट्स. अब बोथ द सब्जेक्ट में पास होने के लिए वो उसको किसी भी सब्जेक्ट में फेल तो नहीं होना पड़ेगा ना. इसमें से ये 15 तो फेल है हिंदी में, ये बोथ वाली कैटेगरी में तो आएंगे नहीं. ये 25 ये फेल्ड है इंग्लिश में, ये भी बोथ वाली कैटेगरी में नहीं आएंगे. और ये 20 जो हैं दे आर फेल्ड इन बोथ द सब्जेक्ट्स, वो तो बिल्कुल ही नहीं आएंगे. तो बचे जितने वो तो पास होंगे ना दोनों सब्जेक्ट में, तभी तो वो इधर नहीं आए. अगर वो भी फेल होते तो ये नंबर 100 हो जाता. सारे ही फेल हैं किसी न किसी सब्जेक्ट में. कुछ पास हैं, 40 पास हैं. डन. टाइम, स्पीड एंड डिस्टेंस लास्ट. Simran and Diya have to travel from Delhi to Chandigarh in their respective cars. Time, speed and distance में एक ही formula है. Speed is equal to distance by time. This is the only formula. Time, speed and distance. Simran and Diya have to travel from Delhi to Chandigarh in their respective cars. Simran drives at 30 km per hour. Simran की स्पीड क्या है? 30 km per hour. एंड दिया की स्पीड क्या है? 45 किलोमीटर्स पर आवर. 45 किलोमीटर्स पर आवर. पूछ क्या रहा है? फाइंड द टाइम टेकन बाय दिया टू रीच चंडीगढ़. टाइम टेकन बाय दिया कैसे निकलेगा? व्हाट डिस्टेंस दिया हैज कवर्ड. टाइम इज व्हाट? डिस्टेंस बाय स्पीड. What is the speed of Diya? Speed of Diya is what? 45. If we know what is the distance, we can get the answer. जाना कहाँ है दिया को? चंडीगढ़. कहाँ से? दिल्ली से. अब दिल्ली से चंडीगढ़ की distance if we know, we can get the answer. How we can get the distance? लिखा है कि सिमरन take 6 hours. सिमरन की स्पीड क्या है? 30 किलोमीटर पर आवर. Speed is what? Distance. By time is what? She is taking 6 hours. तो डिस्टेंस निकल के आ जाएगी. डिस्टेंस इज व्हाट? 30 into 6 180. अब यहां पे लिख दिया 180 बाई 45 कितना आ गया 4 hours 4 hours. So time, speed and distance में time, speed, distance 3 variables, 2 are given, 1 we need to find out. Then time, speed and distance में one thing can be with respect to unit, kilometer per hour, meter per second, kilometer per hour, meter per second. Like 1 kilometer per hour, 1 kilometer में 1000 meter, 1 hour में how many seconds? 3600 seconds. If we simplify it, what we are getting? 5 by 18 meter per second. So 1 kilometer per hour is 5 by 18 meter per second. So x kilometer per hour 5 by 18 into x meter per second. So meter per second में if we want to convert, we can simply multiply by 5 by 18. If speed is given in kilometer per hour, we want to convert in meter per second. What we can do, we can simply multiply by 5 by 18. अब ये क्यों आया? ऐसे ही आया कि 1 किलोमीटर में 1000, 1 आवर में 3600. देन उल्टा x मीटर पर सेकेंड है तो 18 by 5 से मल्टीप्लाई कर दो. करेक्ट. A train 200 meter long, a train 200 meter long is moving at the rate of 40 kilometer per hour. In how many seconds will it cross a man standing near the railway line? Standing near, सामने नहीं, near. So this is the person who is standing nearby the railway line. This train is moving this way. This is the train. When we can say कि this train has crossed this person, when this train has covered its own length, तभी तो बोलेंगे ना ये ट्रेन है, ये सामने खड़ा है, ये आगे बढ़ता हुआ चला गया, अभी नहीं अभी नहीं अभी नहीं. When the tail is here, we can say it has crossed the person. So how much time will it take? Time. Time is what? Distance. Distance is what? 200 meter divided by speed. Speed is what? 40 kilometer per hour, but this is meter. This also must be written in meter per second. Kilometer per hour in meter per second, 5 by 18. 5 by 18. Now this 40 into 5, 200. ये भी meter per second आ गया. This meter will get cancelled. This second will go up. 18 second. Everyone? Units we need to change. Units we need to change. Otherwise we'll get the wrong answer. Everyone? Done? Next. Now this can be one question. Excluding stoppages, the speed of the bus is 84 km per hour, and including stoppages it is 70 km per hour. For how many minutes does the bus stop per hour? This can be one probable question this year. Stoppage पे, क्योंकि हर जगह stoppage पे पूछ रहे हैं, इधर भी पूछ सकते हैं. So, for how many minutes does the bus stop per hour? If there is no stop, this is the last question. If there is no stop in 1 hour, it is covering 84 km or not? That is the speed. That is the real speed of the bus. That is the real speed of the bus, 84 km per hour. In 1 hour, 84 km it is covering. But when it is waiting at stops, in 1 hour it is covering 70 kilometers. So it is waiting at stops, that is why it is covering less distance. What is the less distance which is covered by this bus? 14 kilometer? 14 kilometers. तो 14 kilometer distance cover करने में, to cover this 14 kilometer distance, how much time this bus would take for the same time it is waiting at stops or not? अगर स्टॉप पे वेट कर रही है तो जो है 70 किलोमीटर, स्टॉप पे वेट नहीं कर रही है, इट इज कवरिंग 84 किलोमीटर्स. सो 14 किलोमीटर एक्स्ट्रा कवर कर, एक ही घंटे में ये दोनों हो रहा है. That means to cover extra 14 kilometer, whatever the time it is taking, for that time duration only it is waiting at stops. That means distance is 14 kilometer, time कैसे निकलेगा? Distance divided by speed. Speed क्या है? 84 किलोमीटर पर आवर बस की. ये कितना आया? 1/6 आवर. Minutes कितना आया? 10 minutes. 10 minutes. Done? Everyone? ठीक है. So many things we had discussed, but थोड़ा सा fast करा. So I would provide you this hand notes also for revision. अब तो नहीं है ना? अच्छा एक और है. अब रहने देते हैं. बट स्ट्रीम वाला क्वेश्चन भी देख लेना, या फिर कर ही देते हैं इसको जब ये है यहाँ पे. A man takes half time in rowing a certain distance downstream than upstream. जब भी boats and stream वाले क्वेश्चन आए, the thumb rule is what? Start with speed of the boat in still water, a kilometer per hour or meter per second. Then speed of the stream or the current, b kilometer per hour meter per second. Then what is downstream speed? A plus b. What is upstream speed? That is a minus b. ये चार चीजें लिखने के बाद we'll try to see what is there in the question. So upstream, downstream, speed of the boat and speed of the current, speed of the stream. Everyone? So if we are moving downstream, if you are moving in downstream, with the stream we are moving, हमारी boat जो है stream में जा रही है, stream की direction में, तो effective speed would be more because stream की भी तो speed है. That is why a plus b. If we are going against the stream, that means हमारी तो speed है लेकिन stream की भी speed है. It will resist. Because of that, our effective speed would be lesser, a minus b. तो यहाँ पे क्या लिखा है? A man walks half time. So we have written this way. पहले लिख लिया ऐसे, फिर देखेंगे क्या पूछ रहा है. A man takes half time. A man takes half time. मतलब यहाँ पे अगर 2 आवर ले रहा है, तो इधर हाफ टाइम क्या होगा? 1 आवर. A man takes half time in rowing a certain distance downstream. अच्छा डाउनस्ट्रीम में कम समय लेगा एक डिस्टेंस को कवर करने में या फिर अपस्ट्रीम में? डाउनस्ट्रीम में कम. सो डाउनस्ट्रीम में it is taking 1 hour, upstream में it is taking 2 hours. That is what is written. A man takes half time in rowing a certain distance downstream than upstream. So upstream में 2 hours, downstream में 1 hour. So we can write this way कि T1 by T2 is 1 by 2 or not? लिख सकते हैं. T1 is what? Time taken in downstream. Time का फॉर्मूला क्या होता है? Distance by speed. अब distance क्या है? We can assume कि it is d. दोनों सेम है, कैंसिल आउट हो जाएगा. T1 की वैल्यू is what? Distance by downstream speed. Downstream speed is what? A plus b. T2 is what? Distance divided by upstream speed, a minus b. Now T1 by T2 is what? D divided by a plus b whole divided by d divided by a minus b. यही है. That is equal to 1 by 2. अब ये d से कैंसिल हो जाएगा. आएगा क्या? a minus b divided by a plus b. That is equal to 1 by 2. या पूछ क्या रहा है? What is the ratio of the speed in still water to the speed of current? यही पूछ रहा है. A और B का रेशियो चाहिए, मिल जाएगा यहाँ से. इसको सिंप्लीफाई करो. 2A minus 2B is equal to A plus B. 2A minus A, this is what? 3B. A by B is what? 3 by 1. 3 is to 1. What is the ratio of speed in still water to the speed of current? 3:1. ये तो हो ही नहीं सकता. Yes. कैलकुलेशन में ये वाला, ये कहां पे, मैं फिर से करूं? Which one? अच्छा ये वाला a प्लस ये d बाई a प्लस बी. अच्छा ये वाला स्टेप कैसे हुआ? ओके, इसको हटाते हैं, देखते हैं कैसे आया. सी व्हाट इज रिटन, दिस इज व्हाट, d डिवाइडेड बाई a प्लस बी होल डिवाइडेड बाई d a माइनस b. यही है. बेसिकली वी कैन मल्टीप्लाई दिस, ऐसे कर सकते हैं. वी कैन राइट d इंटू a माइनस बी डिवाइडेड बाई d into a plus b. This d will get cancelled out. a minus b divided by a plus b. ये जैसे डिवाइड है, इसको into a minus b by d लिख सकते हैं, है ना? ठीक है, डन. The answer is what? This 3:1. वैसे भी देख सकते हैं what is the ratio of speed in still water. Still water में बोट की स्पीड would be more as compared to speed of stream. ये सब तो वैसे ही गलत हो जाएगा. 1:3 है ना, 1:2. या तो ये होगा या तो ये होगा, वैसे ही 50% पे आ जाएंगे हम लोग. ठीक है, डन. सो वी हैव डिस्कस्ड मेनी थिंग्स इन दिस सेशन. सो व्हाट यू कैन डू, थोड़ा सा और प्रैक्टिस कर लो, थोड़ा सा 1-2 और टेस्ट लगा लो, या फिर जो लगाया हुआ है उसी को फिर से देख लो. एंड आई वुड प्रोवाइड यू 1 हैंड रिटन नोट्स फॉर द रिविजन. वैसे भी आप लोगों ने बना ही लिया होगा आई गेस आज. कि 10-13 पेजेस का है. यू कैन रिवाइज फ्रॉम दिस एंड ऑल्सो वर्क ऑन विच क्वेश्चंस यू कैन स्किप. Do not try to attempt all the questions. 20-25 questions at least you are going to skip in the paper. Out of 80 attempts would be 55, 50, 48 this way. So anyhow you are going to skip 25 questions. तो अब 25 questions कौन से skip करने हैं, जिसमें ज़्यादा टाइम लगना है या फिर जिसमें कम टाइम लगना है. तो ज़्यादा टाइम लगने वाले क्वेश्चन अगर स्किप करोगे तो ये अच्छी बात है. जिसमें कम टाइम लगे, जो आसान है वो उसको स्किप करो तो ये तो अच्छी बात नहीं है, है ना. सो ट्राई टू गेट दिस आइडिया कि विच क्वेश्चंस वी कैन स्किप, विच क्वेश्चन वी कैन अटेम्प्ट. एंड इन जीएस ऑल्सो, इन सीसैट ऑल्सो, फ्रॉम सम टॉपिक यू कैन हैव मोर कॉन्फिडेंस, क्योंकि आपने ज़्यादा पढ़ा हुआ है, ज़्यादा समझ में आता है. लेकिन सीसैट में इसका मतलब ये नहीं है कि अगर ज़्यादा पढ़ा हुआ है तो वो करना ही करना है. इफ़ इट इज़ टाइम टेकिंग, कैलकुलेशन इज देयर, वी कैन स्किप. ईगो पे नहीं लेना है, ईगो पे बिल्कुल ही नहीं लेना है, क्योंकि ज़्यादा मुश्किल लगेगा तो विल गिव देम रेस्पेक्ट, फुल रेस्पेक्ट टू दी क्वेश्चंस विच आर डिफिकल्ट. तो दिस इज व्हाट, ये देख लेना. ये सब तो लिखा ही होगा आप लोगों ने वैसे भी, बट यू कैन टेक इट. सो आखिरी में जो 1 घंटा बचेगा उसमें मन करेगा तो ऐसे देख लेना. ठीक है. सो थैंक यू एवरीवन. इतनी देर तक हमने डिस्कशन करा. थैंक यू. ऑल द बेस्ट.